Sad.
So we did all that wooing for nothing.
It's just gonna look like all of us going.
You got to pay extra
Yeah.
for my woo second time round. Can you hear us now?
For those who know the
I
reference.
think she can. Because, yeah, there we go. Hey, welcome to Bela'Dun and Beyond. Max is the DM, woo!
Woo!
Organic
Yeah.
wooing intensified.
Welcome to session 2 of my one shot, which the Always Sunny in Bela'Dun one shot, where we band together 5 delinquent mercenaries.
Hey, I'm no delinquent.
Yeah, I was going to say the same.
Well, we don't know about that yet. We don't know. We don't
Hey,
know.
we're
We
homeless, you delinquent.
and we're going to continue with our session with the adventure. I'm going to allow Josh, was it? I think that did.
I did the notes.
You did the notes.
Recap.
I'll
Do the recap.
Okay. Sorry, I was playing with the music a bit more.
Oh, I've turned ya.
Oh, you're talking about the chocolate. I was very confused for a second.
It's so great.
Oh yeah, that is for those of you who don't know.
You know I like it because I bought a second pack.
Did you buy a second one?
This is the
Awesome.
second pack. So you know I
Awesome.
like
That
it because I've got to bought more.
That's awesome.
Make sure you eat it with the logo facing out near the
Yeah.
camera. Yeah.
Gotta get that
So
sponsorship.
not sponsored, of course, not sponsored. But you know, Sevi was not a fan of dark chocolate, and nor was I. But that was the gateway chocolate into the
Gateway
the dark,
chocolate.
the dark
Segway.
zone. Yeah. Which is really really nice.
But like,
I recommend it.
Born.
I'm gonna have to disappear in like 50 minutes or 5 minutes to put Scarlet to bed. So
That's fine.
if I disappear for a bit, that's why.
All right. Solid.
Still don't know what
So
one is.
Josh, if you'd like to go ahead with the recap. Please.
Okay, so the date is dawn 13 of the year 425, and we're in the top right of the Bela'Dun map in a place called Damarel. Timeline-wise, not that the world knows this, but there are still portals that are allowing demons to enter the world. Relatively slowly, though. Teleportation is currently outlawed, and magic and all the rest of it in Starven is fine, bro, which is what I've written here. Damarel is known for its river trade along the eastern coast, run by Baron Freddie Drachma, possibly of the Band Queen. So I'm just gonna read what I've written down.
Yeah.
And then, okay, I need to stop stopping because I'm reading it first and then I'm being like, I don't know what that means. Enter the bag of dicks. Character intros ensue. Lucy Nat 20s as the first role of the game. We are in the Broken Loot Tavern. Eris murdered a bunch of folk after getting fucked over. Aspen was a misfit, that's what that says, till he found a god and fucked up an outpost. Hazel is a feral child who loves nature, druid/druid type. Albie's a prankster who pissed off his clan. Went to Starven and uses magic to impersonate people. Yep. He copies people but is a bit mental and ends up thinking it was all him. Wants to become the next king through subterfuge. Ilya, Shooty McShootsman, parents died, is on a vendetta, but are all dead now, so travelling for the lols. Steals because forgets trade is a thing. So back to the loot. Tavern is known for where you can get work. Aspen has a minor alteration with the barman. Hazel trips Albie, which annoys him. Albie can't be seen over the bar top. The barman is trying to get us to take a job, so we ain't here. I magically transform and go steal loads of booze and my food. I feel like transform is the wrong word there, but here we go. Ilya reads the quest board. Clear some rats, find 10 chickens, escort the arms merchant. A man named Gilf Sturkin, and then I've put Gilf as in ... after each letter. I suggestion his... Oh, yeah, that does make sense when you start reading it. I suggestion his gold pouch off him. The Baron wants an audience and has a job for us. North of the centre of town. Dome building. The second gnome... Albie goes to get a forgery kit. The Go Figure is a fashion store that Albie also was found out about. So those are the 2 stores that Albie found out about. Off page 1. The group head to the main square. Albie goes by himself to his own locations. Aspen speaks to Minerva to get her to leave her home, which is the rat's home now. Her home has been condemned. She cannot return. Viva la ratsistance. Meanwhile, Albie makes his way to the nipple, as per Max's drawing. Oh, okay. He decides to go to the second gnome, as the other is too far. He meets Tyrion the gnome, older, 50-ish, well-dressed. Albie claims he's as noble as Gilf. As noble a Gilf? As noble a Glyph. I don't know what's happening there. And he is called Bliff, cousin of Marcus Drachma, related to the Baron. He decides to go to the other shop anyways and be late. Or Lato, which is what I've written here apparently. As his forgery fucks up, he gives up and heads to the Baron building. Words are going to be more difficult to read as the notes go on because I was drinking more and more as the notes go on.
Mate, that sounds like me, like where I have my little gaps.
We are led into the Baron's main home and it's shiny AF. Fucking gross. Ilya bossed to case the joint? I don't know what that means. The Silver Fox Fat Baron walks proud. God, how drunk was I? Well-groomed, 45-ish, absolute wanker. Gruff/Japanese-ish. Baron Frederick von Drachma has arrived.
Frederick von Drachma.
I feel like I added parts of his name there, but I'm not
and the fat silver fox.
Yeah. And you'll notice just descending into like hieroglyphs.
Yeah,
and, like,
I mean, they
and-
become pictures.
Charlie
They
from
genuinely
Always Sunny.
become pictures in a moment. We head through to the dining room. Oh, wait, hang on. I missed a thing. Aspen slowly and very obviously cuts through one of his paintings, which upsets him, but he plays it cool. We head through to the dining room. The Baron wants us to retrieve something for him. He wants the rare artifact. Located at the Desert Cave location. He wants a gold box, blue and green stained glass. I use minor illusion to recreate the box. This is what it looks like.
Yes.
I
do
don't know
remember
if that's good for the
Yes.
stream. Here's the version for the
Yes,
stream.
oh,
There
that's
we go.
great. That's
Slightly
it,
off center. And then I've put the box is a special order, possibly sex trafficking, not a living creature. Ilya begins to steal a knife. Albie begins to take on the guise of Albericius Lamond, and that's really well written.
I can't believe you wrote that.
Yeah, this is the end of my notes. And adds about the box. I'm going to say that means asks. He tries to get more pay. We follow Gilf into a large museum place. Quest location is the Catacombs of Pirin, southwestern drylands, 5 to 7 days travel approximately. Take lots of water. We then leave, having Stokes and broken stuff. We all buy water/food provisions, and Albie goes to his second shop. He pretends to be Marcus Drachma, cousin of the Baron. Aspen assists but bows out. He cuts a sweet deal and gets the materials for half price. He also got breathable clothing, linen/silk-esque. It is 6 p.m. Them's my notes.
Yeah. Well done.
And I'm not doing the
That
notes
was-
this week.
Yeah, so who's doing the notes this week?
I'll quite happily do it.
The
Yeah.
music stopped, I think.
Yeah, I stopped the music and I
Oh,
can't
okay.
remember how to skip it. Force skip, is it?
FS.
Just asking, because it doesn't really matter at the moment anyway, but did you figure out the 2 items that I'd nicked from that building?
Well, I'm glad you asked.
Oh!
I just want to get the
there.
music going, by the way. I don't know why this music is not playing. I don't know if it's not
Let me
playing.
have a
for it.
look at Discord. What are you trying to play?
The one that I just put on there.
Let me see if I
Right
can
in.
do the old doop. Oh, I put play twice.
Play.
Nope, that's
Double
not what I
play.
want.
We like a little double play. Don't make it weird.
That's playing.
Thank you very much. All right. So we I believe we haven't actually left officially, or we were just about to leave.
No, we've bought food and water, but we haven't
We bought
left the
food and
town.
water, and we were just about to leave. So we're still technically with the city. And to answer your question, what was the items that you picked up? So, you picked up 2 items and didn't describe what they looked like, which made it a lot easier for me to just come up with something. Yeah, I didn't have to, make it up at the time. So you picked up 2 items. One of the items is an item called the Bandage of Ever Annoyance. Okay.
I love it, whatever it is.
That is the Bandage of Ever Annoyance.
Are we talking like a
will write it
hyphen
down.
between ever and annoyance?
Oh no, it's one word.
Oh, okay.
Just to be extra annoying.
Oh yeah, that's really annoying. I hate looking at that. Ew.
Of our annoyance.
So what this does is
Wait, who's doing the notes?
I'm doing the notes.
Adam.
Okay, cool.
Because we watch the replay anyway, so I'll do it then.
Okay, cool.
Oh. So the Bandage of Ever Annoyance, what it does is it completely heals you of any injury or ailment once you apply it to your body. It's a bandage, so it's like a kind of like a, you wrap it around yourself and all that stuff. Yeah. However, on removal, which you do obviously after you've applied it, a strange wind appears to blow it from where you are, but it will blow it into either yourself or another player. By doing so, it will cause them to be tangled within the actual bandage, and it will give whoever is tangled in that a disadvantage on all checks as you fight to untangle and remove the bandage from your body.
Prepare to be unpopular.
Yeah. So I'm not going to say what you need to do, but in order to get it off you. But it's like it's got a mind of its own in a way.
Are we talking literally like Doctor Strange's cape kind of thing, where it's just like, oh, get fucked?
That, yeah, maybe that with a bit of a rug, the magic carpet from Aladdin type of deal going on. So it will,
Fucky bandage.
you've got a fucky bandage. So it will heal you of any ailments and of any injury up to full. So you could be pretty much close to death, and you just put it on and you're back to
That's
health.
bandage.
But it once it's removed, it will blow randomly in the air and attach itself awkwardly onto someone else, which will put them at a disadvantage.
Oh,
So that is your item. Your second item was a gemstone. It was or is, sorry, a small kind of opal-shaped gemstone. You're not quite sure what type of material it is, but you do know that it's green in color, and it has this strange emblem or symbol on it that you're not quite sure, exactly what this is.
Can I do a check to see what kind of symbol this is, if I recognize it?
Yeah, sure. Roll. What would you roll for that? Investigation, maybe, or religion, maybe.
History.
If it is a
Religion or
religious
history?
symbol, wait, let me just check my stats. Either way, it's a +1, so.
I think religion probably makes more sense because
Especially if it's what I fucking
if
think
it's investigation, you're just going to look at it. You can already see it.
11.
Okay. So you think what you see is the sign of Arella.
Fucking knew it.
Not 100% certain. Little
I
throwback.
hold the stone now, or I did in the past, and then I won't anymore.
Well, you don't know what that is. You have no idea what it is.
Yeah, the Dawnstone's very
Oh, yeah,
specific in how its magics work.
Mhm.
You don't know what it is or anything.
It's the fun thing
but,
is, if I don't figure this out and I don't use it, some other dumb shit is gonna make me not have it anymore.
Yeah. But when obviously looking at looking at the stone, you don't feel anything from this at all. If anything, it looks like it hasn't been taken care of very well. But nonetheless, it's a green stone with a sign that you believe to be the sign of Orella on the stone.
Basically, what's going to happen is I think it makes sense that I wouldn't have known the items because I sort of do it subconsciously. So as we're sort of walking around and about to leave, I'll just look in my bag and be like, when the fuck did these get here? Just sort of pick it up and look at it like, huh, weird.
As you do that, by the way, the bandage starts to kind of unravel a little bit and starts to kind of like float.
Like flapping in the wind.
Waving at you.
No.
Just starting to wave a little bit, but you still at this point haven't used it.
I feel a sensation of annoyance for no particular reason.
Okay.
Yeah.
So those are your items. 1 second.
There we go. Oh shit.
Okay, so we find ourselves basically at this town. We're ready to go. Is there anything that anybody would like to do before they go? Do you have everything that you need, provision-wise, etc.? Anything you can talk amongst yourselves. Check what
Rations.
gear
Do
you
we have
have.
rations?
I think we bought rations and we bought enough water as well,
Yeah.
didn't we?
Yeah, we did.
We bought water skins and rations.
We did a big shop at the end of the last one.
Excellent. Okay, cool. So if you guys, what would you like to do? If you're ready to leave, we can leave.
Yeah, I imagine just sort of be sat there.
Adam,
waiting for everyone to come
who's going to be first out of me and you to try and attempt our accent from last week?
All right.
I'm putting that one in the deck for now. The posh
and,
boys can come out in town. We'll figure something else out for the desert.
Okay. So you know that you're all heading towards the southwestern desert area, heading towards the catacombs of Pirin. But obviously, leaving outside of the city, you find yourself it's quite well kept. It doesn't seem like it's all dead.
Can we
yet.
Can we potentially find somebody to barter with to get like a horse or like a cart to make the trip easier?
Yeah, absolutely. If you want to do so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Also,
Cool.
do we need a map, or do we kind of know where we're going?
Well, you know that it's southwestern from here. That's all you know. You didn't get anything from Glyph.
Do we know which way southwest is?
Well, there's a southern gate, I imagine, in Demerel.
You are at the southern gate. So you know that if you pretty much are facing south, you know that you're in the right direction.
So we just need to go that way a bit.
I'll just sort of like pass the group, just be like, I'm just gonna go see if I can find a map at some general store or something. I'll be back in a bit.
I'm gonna look around for like a stables or something.
Okay. Cool. Does anyone else want to do anything?
No, I will go
Cool.
with Aspen.
Okay.
All right. Sure. So Aspen, you've gone to go and look for stables. Just by the entrance, there is a small stables just there, with a man that's just tending to a few horses. Doing the usual brushing them down and feeding them sugar or whatever they feed them at the time. It's just a regular regular man.
Do you have some sort of rental service or something like that?
Yes,
Close
of
enough.
course. Yes, I do. Yeah, that was pretty close. Yes, of course, sir. Yes. What were you looking for? Just a horse, maybe, or?
If you have a horse that could pull a cart or something like that, that would be useful for us. I suspect it's probably more expensive to hire several horses than it is just to purchase one or rent one, and a cart. We could bring it back if it lessens the price.
We don't necessarily rent horses here, but you're welcome to purchase any one of the fine horses that I have behind me.
Do you have a cart?
How much are they?
What sort are they? What sort of horses are they?
She said, "How much are they?"
Oh, how much are they? I was going to say.
What breed?
No, I don't know the breed.
Now you've
And
got
what
it
are all
out.
their names?
And you say you're the stable master. You don't know what breed of horse you're trying to sell.
They are
They are
big
the
horses,
unstable
more
ones.
we have well, I have an Arabian horse here, which is really
What's Arabian?
Arabian, yes, Arabian horse. I also have a thoroughbred right here, and what's called an Appaloosa. Just yeah.
These all sound like terrible horses.
Yes,
Well,
agree.
I mean,
A riding horse
they
would
were the
be
first
would
thing that
suffice.
came up when I looked at this book.
Hazel, perhaps you could converse with the livestock and find out which one of them is most willing to help us with our journey.
Happily. And then I'm gonna walk off, and I will cast Speak with Animals and talk to the horses.
Okay. All right. What do you say to the horses?
Are you gonna be a horse? Because
And how do you say what you say to the horse?
No, I don't have to speak in horse. Just to clarify,
Oh,
I
okay.
speak, and the magic allows us to converse. It's not like I start neighing, which I think is what you wanted. I can speak to them and they will understand me, and they can neigh back and I will understand them.
Okay.
So I will just go and introduce myself to them and like ask how they are, see if they're feeling okay one by one, and I'll go for the one that seems most friendly to me, the one that's like least shy, and the one that seems the most energetic. So I'm not gonna be like, oh, like you ready for a ride? Like that's just weird. So I'm
Taking my
like
lines.
they're people. So I'm like, oh hi, you look good. How are you? How's your day
Okay.
going? How are you feeling? You know, I'm not gonna get my vibes off them that way.
Okay. So you've gone up to the thoroughbred. Then that will be the one that probably looks the most friendly. And the thoroughbred kind of looks you up and down a little bit. It was like you know, like in the sentence of, is this person really speaking to me? Like, this is weird. And they reply with, you can talk to me.
Yeah, I'm gonna respond. I'm gonna be like, yeah, it's I'm at one with nature, and I just wanted to see if you and your fellow companions are okay. Are you looked after well here? Does he treat you well? Do they feed you?
Yeah, I mean, to me, I mean, they're more than willing to feed me anything I ask for. I mean, they love. Yeah, they really do. They really do.
You have a lovely coat. It looks in very
thank
good
you.
condition. I will
Thank
say.
you. And he kind of swishes his mane, so kind of like, oh, like, yeah,
I'm gonna,
thank
like,
you. Well, they
I'm gonna
do
stroke his
look after
mane.
me very well. Yes, yes. So I'm assuming you've come to speak to me to, maybe take me outside.
Well, I have some companions, and we've been set on a task. So we need to ideally find the strongest, most reliable horse.
Oh, I'm strong.
To help us on our journey.
I am the strongest.
Oh, are you?
I'm the strongest.
Oh, you do look very strong. That's why I came here, really.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. Like, thank you.
I love
Like,
this horse.
What's his name,
Thank you.
Hazel?
I just asked, man. You just walk up to a person and just shout, "What's your name?" That's rude.
Hello, I'm Blah. What's your name? Pretty standard.
what is
Maybe
his
the
name?
people.
What is his name?
Yeah, what's your name?
Find a name for this.
I could just call you Handsome if you like.
Phobos, because I've been playing Odyssey.
What colour is he? By the way?
You're cutting out.
Oh.
Say it again.
What colour is he?
Oh, he's brown, kind of like a
Brown.
or actually kind of deep brown, kind of hints of kind of like, a weird shimmer or shine, but that's just because he's well kept, he's well looked after. Yes.
Sparkle.
Hazily, you might say.
Maybe slightly hazily, but only with slight hazel tints.
What's your name?
Handsome. You want to call? You want? Oh, okay. What's his name? His name is.
How can
I'm gonna pick the most random name ever.
Horse names.
I'm gonna pick the random name. His name is Apollo. That is
Apollo. That is
Apollo.
a strong name. Wow.
Why, thank you so much. Like, I mean, it was picked for me, of course, but I had no say
I think
in.
it suits you rather well, do you not?
Oh, well, thank you so much. I do feel. So are you going to be taking me out?
I mean, would you want to come with me, my companions?
I feel so. I mean, look at me. Like I'm strong and I'm ready to go out there and see the rest of the world.
You're very suitable for the job.
And
I feel like I could
and
trust you.
and I feel that we've made this is the first time that any human or any person's ever spoken to me, and I can understand them. So, of course, I feel like there's a connection there. I definitely want to leave with you.
Oh, you're very well versed for a horse. I'm very impressed. Well, let me go back to my partner, and we'll see what we can arrange with your friend. I'm gonna look at the stable master because,
Please.
like, in my mind, no one is a master. Like, he just looks after them and helps them with food.
He can be
Stable
master of the
master probably
stables. Doesn't make him master of the horses.
Yeah,
Wonderful.
I disagree. So then I'll go back
True.
over to Aspen and I'll just nod. Like, Apollo is wonderful.
Apollo.
Apollo.
Brown,
I want him. He's great.
and he is a thoroughbred. My God, you guys. Okay.
So how much is a horse, and does he have a cart?
To buy a horse, I would say it will be 50 gold to buy a horse because he doesn't rent here.
Okay.
And we do have carts. They're just kind of like regular sized carts, nothing too fancy, no roof to them, just a standard
That's fine.
type of kind of, yeah. And to take the cart, that'll be around, that'll be 5 gold for the cart.
Okay. There's something that I need you to understand. What was your name again?
My name.
You run the stables?
This, Max.
I assume you're not just
My-
called Mr. Stables, though it's a
No,
perfectly
no,
strong
of course
last name
not,
if
no.
that is what you're
My-
Really,
called.
only one career you could go into if that was,
My name is
Horse breeding.
blacksmith?
horse breeder. My name is Abran. That's it.
Abran.
My name is Abran. Yes, Abran.
Nice to meet you. I'm Aspen. Shake his hand.
Oh, it's very nice to meet you too, sir.
Abran, we're here on work for the Baron. He's
Yes?
sending us out to retrieve something for him, and he actually suggested that we attempt to find essentially a sponsor so that when we return to the town, everybody knows about an establishment within the town that has assisted in this endeavor. It's going to be quite a strong endeavor, and his intention is to essentially help the little guy. So he told us that we should be the one to pick this small business and set up some sort of deal with them. So how would you feel if we were to take the horse and the cart and go out on our journey, return successful, and is your stables called anything specific or just
Advertising.
Damaran Stables?
It's just the Corner Stables is the name
Corner
of the place.
Stables. Very strong. So
Very strong. Very, very, very obvious.
it's quite a big city. I would assume that not everybody in the city comes to you. Perhaps people have their own horses, but when they find out what the Corner Stables has been involved in and how prestigious it's become, I'm sure
And
you'll
Apollo
see
speaks very highly of you.
far more custom.
He speaks.
Oh, very highly.
Wait, what?
She has a knack for these things.
No. Right. Okay. Roll persuasion.
Okay. Wait, I need my character sheet. Oh, okay, fine. That's better than I thought. 21.
Oh my lord. Hey, slow down. Yes. Well, I mean, of course, I'm always willing to help any type of traveler. You know, business is good, but you know, of course, anyone that's helping the Baron, of course, I'd be willing to help you. You know, if there's some sort of sponsorship involved.
Yes, he simply said
I'm
that.
gonna jump up and down and clap, and at the same time, I'm gonna stamp my staff and like make flowers grow at your feet.
Oh, okay.
And then I'm gonna jog back over to Apollo because I'm bored of all this talking now.
Well, this is. He looks down. He kind of steps over. Like, well, this is.
You see, a far
my
more
order.
prestigious location already.
Yeah.
So if we were able to take the horse and the cart without any sort of cost right now, then we'll inform the Baron that it was the corner stables and yourself that came to this arrangement with us, and he'll see that you get all the business of the city going forwards.
Oh, well, I mean, it's you know, that's quite something to ask. I mean, I understand the whole, you know, prestige that it would help bring me, and also, you know, some sort of you know, future business. But obviously, right now, I'm sure you can understand that I might need some coin, you know, just to you know, keep the business rolling. You know, I have to buy the hay and, you know, the apples and the other cliche thing that.
Yes, that makes total
horses
sense.
eat.
The Baron suggested that we leave you a simple 10% of whatever the full price, so that you can be assured that there is essentially a deposit. And then upon our return, when you start to see the business again and get that return on your business with us, it would be solved essentially. Of course, if anything were to go awry, if the business you expect from this endeavor does not come through, then the Baron will see that you are handsomely recompensed.
Sure. So I'm not sure of what you just said to me, but 25 gold pieces I think would be a fair deposit.
It
For you
seems
to take
maybe
the
your
horse.
math is not very good. The Baron suggested 10% as a deposit. So at 50 gold for the horse and 5 gold for the cart, you're looking at 5 gold and 5 silver. Now, as I've explained, this is simply a holding amount. When you see the return on your investment with us, you'll be in a much better stead, and the measly 40 gold with this group will amount to nothing in relation to the tons of platinum that you'll retrieve from the denizens of Damarel. And I'm sure as we leave the city and go about our day onwards, spreading the good word of the corner stables, you'll see business from foreign shores as well.
And a bag of apples,
Okay.
please.
A bag of
Bag of apples. Yes. Apollo
Yeah,
says
okay.
apples are his favorite. I'll pay for those. That's fine.
oh,
I'll pay. How about 5 gold? I'll give you 5 gold for a bag
5
of apples.
gold. Whoa.
For
I
a
mean,
bag of apples, and then I'm gonna like count out 5 gold, and I'm gonna give 5 a bag of apples.
like,
please.
it's like,
You see, money
And then I'm
money
gonna-
to us
For
is
no choice, like-
inconsequential.
Yes.
Sure,
I'm
sure,
gonna go
sure.
down, and I'm gonna pick some of the flowers that grew on the floor, and then I'm gonna go back, and then I'm gonna go plat them into Apollo's mane while you finish the business.
Okay, sure. So, okay, fine, yes. But, you know, I will say thank you very much for your custom, and so yes, you may take the horse.
Okay, I
for
give
the,
him-
5.
I give him 5 gold and 5 silver,
Yeah.
And you
And-
got 5 gold from me.
and he got 5 gold for a bag of apples.
I know. That's a lot. Like, you really, just like that.
What was your name again, friend?
My name was Abran.
Abran.
Abram.
Just-
We'll make
just
sure that
Abran.
we'll make sure that you're known alongside the name of the corner stables.
Okay. Thank you. Thank
I've
you.
put by mistake. Abran sells apples.
That's his primary
Yeah,
primary
that's
function.
basically what Hazel thinks of you, because the horses are irrelevant. You sold me apples, so I'm gonna
Wonderful.
I'm gonna go and unstrap Apollo and be chatting to him.
Cool.
Abran, if
and
you
come
wouldn't
back for
mind,
my apples.
if you wouldn't mind loading the apples onto the cart and assisting me with attaching the cart to Apollo, that would be.
Oh yes, of course.
Thank you.
Of course. And he walks away to start prepping everything for
You're
you
so
guys.
strong, and you look so great with a
Oh,
cart.
You took me. You got me. You
Oh,
you're gonna take me out.
okay,
Oh,
let's
you're
go
gonna
for
take me
Emma,
out.
honey.
Oh, this is amazing. I can't
Baby.
wait.
Just you wait until I turn into a horse, and we'll be able to run together. It's going to be amazing.
Oh, okay, yeah, that sounds amazing. All right. It's,
I would love to imagine the look of a confused horse, but it's great fun.
yes. I'm trying to picture what his mannerisms are like. But
I mean,
they'll come
just a
to
normal
me.
horse.
They'll come. No, I'm talking about like animated wise. I'm sure it will come to me very.
Are you kind of fully committing to RPing the horse from now on?
Well, it looks like I have to now 'cause she's talking to me. She's talking to me now.
I'm going to talk to like every pigeon I see, and then be like, Max.
Oh my gosh! Like I'm gonna have to RP all the animals, aren't I?
So worth my spell slot.
At least she's not asking about the breed of every single tree.
That is exactly what I thought about. The moment that she did that, I was like, oh no. Let me I just picked up
It's a
everything.
huge
You need to be
tree.
prepared, Max.
Fetch.
Say again. Sorry. What was that? What was that, Lucy?
You need to be prepared for these sessions.
Oh yeah, I know. I gotta be
Prepare.
prepared for.
Yeah.
I was not expecting them to be asking me about horses and breeds. Oh lord.
It's like you woke up this morning not even knowing that you might have to be a horse.
No, I know. Like, how dare?
Let's start practicing
You know what I
your whinnies.
I'm gonna feed Apollo an apple and explain to him that I can't do this all the time. It takes some effort. So if he ever desperately needs to speak to me, then he just needs to come over and like vigorously nudge me in the head, and I'll be able to then. figure out
Okay.
what's
Yes.
good.
Yeah,
And
of
I'll
course.
feed him apples.
Yeah. Sure. He'll do
Put a
that.
bag of apples in my inventory.
Bag of apples. Fantastic.
Apollo and bag of apples.
How many
Fantastic.
apples are in that bag, though?
I'd say there's about 10. There's about 10 apples
400.
in there. There are 10 apples.
It's a small bag. I spent
Well,
5 gold.
You spent 5 gold on a bag of apples, and that's what you're getting.
No, I need more than that. I need 20.
20 apples.
20 apples for 5 gold. They are worth about a
Well, I
copper
mean,
each.
technically, you didn't know how many were in the bags. You just chose to pay
I'm
5
checking the
gold.
bag. I'll be like, I think I need more apples.
Well, I mean, for the amount of gold that you gave me, I think I can probably give you a few more, and I give you another 5. There you go, 5 apples.
Oh, I thought you meant another 5 bags.
I'll take it.
No, another 5 apples.
Okay, and I'm going to give one to Apollo now, so it's 14. Okay, we're going to leave. I'm ready. I'm done. Oh, and I'm going to be showing Apollo, like, as we're walking along, I'm going back to find the others, I'm going to be doing Druidcraft in my hand to show Apollo how I can predict the weather, and show him how tomorrow it's due to be very hot and sunny, and, like, show in front of him.
Oh, like, you are one with nature, truly, aren't you?
Oh, yes, yeah, I really am.
Okay. Will you show me more tricks as we're out there in the middle of nowhere?
All day, every day, you'll be able to see so much.
Oh, I cannot wait. Like, no one's taken me out of the stables in like 2 years at least.
Well, you understand we've bought you. You're with us forever now. We don't own you though. Don't worry. Like, it's just I'll help you get food and we'll look after you how it's needed. We don't own you. We just had to pay a price so that the man would let you come with us. But you're with us permanently now, and we'll look after you. Trust me.
Fantastic. Thank you.
You're part of the group.
I'm part of the group for now.
You're part
Like,
of the group.
I mean,
Team.
I will say though that like the rest of the party, they all seem very, very, very rough. But
Human. Yeah, very human. It's like that.
Okay. All right. I'll bear that in mind. But it's okay. Cool. So you've purchased your horse. You've got your cart. Your cart is ready to rock and roll. Is there anything else that anyone would like to do before we leave?
I was looking for a map at a general store.
Oh yes, of course. You were looking for a map.
Ooh,
Sure.
Adam has flipped.
Oh yeah. What are you doing, Adam? Stop being a weirdo.
My camera has died.
All right.
You've gone vertical, man.
What happened?
What is happening?
Albie begins to float sideways.
I don't know what happened to. but
She's
he's
just
split.
like drop
I'm here.
kicked
I'm
him.
here. I'm just my camera's gone.
Ah, shit, I picked up my sideways personality card.
And now I'm stuck this way.
Well done.
But yeah, I'm generally just sort of looking around for a general store that would sort of sell things like maps and such, if possible.
Cool. So yeah, you head over to the general store, and you're greeted by a basically just kind of like just a gentleman, fairly old, and just a shopkeep, a generic shopkeep. Hello, sir. How can I help you?
Hey, looking for a map
That's not good, but it'll
of
do.
the sort of general area around Damarel. Going on
Yeah.
an adventure with some friends.
Yes,
the
yes.
Southwest. So,
It's like maps. Oh yes, of course, maps. Maps. Where did I put those maps? And he opens up a bunch of drawers, and he kind of reaches in to find something, a bunch of scrolls that are rolled up, and he kind of puts them all down. He's opening them all up one by one to try and find the right one for the different region. And he's like, oh yes, here we are. Yeah, here's the map of the local area. And he's passed it over to you. That would be 4 silver.
I'll
for,
just sort of like look at the map, and as he's in mid-sentence saying that, I'll just be like, thanks, and I'll just sort of go to walk out with it.
Oh, excuse me, sir. You
Yeah?
need to. You have to pay for that. That map there.
Sorry, and I'll just turn around and I'll just pop down a gold, and then I'll be like, cheers, and I'll go.
That's much more than I was expecting, sir. Would you want to change?
I've just left now.
He's got and it's, I mean, that's way too much money. You've already left at this point. That's way too much money. And he's kind of like going through like his drawers and trying to find the change that he's required. And he brings out enough change to hand up to you, and he stood up and realizes he's forgotten. He's like, oh. So
Wonderful.
So you've got your map of a local area. On the map, it does show you kind of, Damarel. It also shows you, pretty much the whole of Bela'Dun. But you're free to kind of mark it. It only has like the main capitals. So it shows like areas of like the Wandering Wood. Shows places like Aegis.
It wouldn't have
things like,
It wouldn't have Silver Tomb on it, but it would probably say Wandering Wood, I guess, because that's
it would have Wandering Wood, right? Yeah, so have like areas like Wandering Wood, the kind of key capital areas, but no real small towns. But it does show you, certain landmarks along the way.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, and I'll head
Fantastic.
back towards the group.
All right. Fantastic. So, what would you guys like to do now? Is Adam coming back, by the way?
There we
Is that
go.
all right?
Yeah, right there.
Oh yeah.
Just as I fixed the new fucking webcam top thing.
Mm.
There we go.
We no longer have
Okay.
Fabulous.
Sideways Albie.
Shall
Cool.
we get going on
Yeah, go
the
in.
creature?
Wait for everyone else.
So, I'll end up returning. I'm assuming I just sort of see everyone with the horse and cart set up.
We're ready when you are, Eris. You're familiar with what a horse is, I assume.
Of course, doesn't mean I like them.
You're against horses? Is it their personality?
The
I hope
smell.
not. They're mostly charming.
Yes,
It's
yes.
charming.
And the horse kind of like.
Well, this one won't
kinda
smell,
like-
and
yes.
I'll cast Prestidigitation on the horse. I think hang on, let me check. I think I took it. No. I won't do that.
Take it.
He goes to try it, just like
I go to try, and instead
Nope.
I just illusion like
Oh,
like
like a fart comes out.
strawberry, like see-through strawberries kind of floating off it. It's like, see, it smells nice, probably. You can
Those
ride
are
in the
worst
back.
smelling strawberries I've ever smelled in my life.
Ooh, I can make a harmless sensory effect. I feel like that would include faint smells. So I'm going
I don't
to
know
make
that you could
Apollo
mask a smell with that though.
smell faintly of strawberries on top of horse.
Oh, nice.
Mm.
Tasty.
And then I'll just be
Shut
like
up.
smelling it, just like strawberries mixed with horse now.
Okay.
None of
Are
you
you,
have the ability to, you know, unsoil something, clean it in some fashion. I look at Albie Eris. I'm not expecting the Rangers to be able to do much.
Albie just has one question about this horse.
Yes.
Why did you buy a gay horse? It has flowers in its mane. It smells of strawberries. It's winking
forgot about
oddly at Hazel.
Handsome.
I'm just gonna walk up to Albie and just sort of point and say,
Flowers
"What
are
the
not
fuck is wrong
gender
with being
based.
gay?"
I'll have you know.
There's nothing wrong with being gay. I just wanted to know, why did you pick the gay horse?
Why
Nothing, I
not?
just gave him flowers. What's wrong with that?
My understanding,
Do
Albie,
you
is
have anything
that
against flowers, Albie? 'Cause
this
I've got
horse
flower
was
in your
very
hair.
specific as to its capabilities, and we
Put flowers in its hair. Do it now.
rated the horse
I am.
based on its abilities, not its possible sexual preference.
Okay.
Well, I
Not that
mean,
you ask a horse.
You asked it bloody everything else!
Now that this senseless gnome has insulted our horse, I want to go up to it and
Why are
use
you a heart
awareness to read its basic mood and intent. Just sort of go up, touch its mane, and because I have the innate ability to use sounds and gestures to communicate simple ideas to beasts as an action.
I
So I
just,
just don't want to walk
you're
up
just
to it
gonna
and
put
just
your
go,
hand on
"Come
its
here."
neck and send the message, kill.
this horse is completely like overwhelmed with the amount of attention it's getting right now. Like, I mean,
Have
I
you ever
don't
seen
think it,
Shanghai Noon
like.
before?
What? Sorry.
Have you ever
Hello.
seen Shanghai Noon before?
I have, yeah.
I just basically go up to it and I do that whole clicking thing, just the
And oh, by the way, do you still have your ability on at the moment where I can speak to Livia or Livia?
How long
no,
does
probably
Speak with
wind
Animals
off now.
last?
No,
How long
like
does it
10 minutes.
last?
10 minutes.
Oh, so it should still be going, right?
It's up to you. You're the DM.
Depends how far
yeah.
we are from the stables.
Yeah,
depends how long
we're
it
pretty
took
much
me
it.
to go back and forth.
Yeah.
I kind of saw us still in the front gate, and to be fair, you might have
Yeah.
left
Oh,
and
okay.
already been on
So
your
yeah.
way back by the time we finished the arrangement with the
True,
horse.
true. Okay.
So it's 10
Well, the
minutes,
horse-
so it's up to you.
The horse kind of looks over at you, Livia, and kind of gestures to you as, is this guy being for real? Like, doing the old clicking noises and stuff like that. It's like,
I know, I know.
no. No.
Humans seem to have this strange thing where they think if they make slightly different strange noises at animals that they can then speak to animals. It's very, very
So, considering my
egotistical and incorrect.
am I sensing that it's quite weirded out by me?
I would say so. Just a little bit, because you're speaking an ancient language that horses no longer speak anymore.
I was using a sound to communicate the simple idea of just, are you good?
What's the ability?
He,
Stat of interest?
Primeval awareness.
Yeah, that is a thing.
But I feel like if it is a thing, it should work. Doesn't necessarily mean the
it-
guy
no,
likes
it
you, though.
doesn't. Yeah, no, he's communicating how he feels to Apollo. So Apollo understands where he's coming from. The fact that he doesn't like the clicking is separate.
Okay.
I'll just sort of look over towards Hazel, assuming that she's probably... Because after a year, I imagined, like, talking to animals could have happened a couple of times. So I sort of looked
Oh,
around
it's
and be like,
definitely happened.
does he not like me? What did I do?
No, he doesn't dislike you. It's just it's quite old-fashioned, the clicking.
It's really not what it does either, this spell.
it's quite old-fashioned, the clicking. It's like, yeah.
I mean, you can just talk to him like normal. He understands how you feel and your intent. You just.
Also, Josh, it
don't
depends
need
if
to
you're
worry
looking
about
at revised range or not, because I know it's different between
Oh.
revised.
it. Yeah, that's true.
Interesting.
Roll nature for me, please. I
Ilya.
was going to say Taryn.
Probably
Sorry,
animal
Ilya.
handling.
Ilya. Oh, animal handling. Sorry, yes, animal handling.
Dun, 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 dun.
What the fuck is my animal handling?
Josh, can you test
Oh,
out that she's got
it's
5
actually good. 14, not that great, but oh well.
Okay, all right, fair enough. The Apollo kind of senses the awkwardness that he's created, and he kind of leans in towards you, gives you a little bit of a, and just kind of nudges you with his head gently, ever so gently, enough for you to acknowledge the fact that
Like an acceptance.
it's cool. Like it's cool. Don't worry, we're good. Let's go.
I'll just sort of
Yeah.
do that, like look towards the horse, look back over at Hazel, and just sort of be like point, like, yeah, he is good.
Great. Look, he's one of the team
Cup.
already.
Oh God, like what is it with you always getting animals? I love it.
And then I'll just sort of pull out the map and just be like, got a map of the general area. After about an hour, I can probably help us find our way a bit better. But
Oh, brilliant.
Fantastic.
Oh, well done, Ilya. That'll be useful. Do you want to
All
take
right.
the reins then?
I'd
Well-
say if anything, Hazel can take the reins, and I can just sort of keep a general eye out while that happens.
Okay, she's not very good with her left and right, though.
You don't need to be. Apollo, you don't mind if I ride you, do you?
No, of course not. I mean, I'm not happy for anyone to ride me right now.
Well, don't say that to the others. Obviously, they can't hear what he's saying.
We can
we
hear him neigh.
exactly what Hazel says? Or
Yes.
is
Yeah.
it like, okay.
So what you're getting is a full conversation from me and a horse neighing back.
Don't tell us what.
Hmm? Oh, he said that he would. He's fine with me riding him. That's fine.
Okay.
I can't wait. If you ever want me to
Alright.
get off or anything, then you let me know. Yeah, because whatever you're comfortable with.
You better watch out, Willow. I think she's. This horse has eyes on your woman. They are talking a lot.
That's
I
fine,
thought
Albie.
You said the horse was gay.
Yeah, and then you told me he wasn't gay, and now I assume there's something going on here. Obi does not like this.
Are you gay, Albie?
No, Albie has many wives, and then he looks at Eris and he's like, and maybe one more to come. Still.
Albie, you
Aye.
can speak to a creature without it being something gross.
I know I speak to you, don't I?
No, because you see, the problem there is that you're still gross, Albie.
Albie is attractive to the right kind of woman.
I'll just sort of sniff
Yeah.
a bit and just be like, the horse smells better as well.
Cool.
That's because it smells like fucking strawberries.
So at this point now, the ability for Hazel to speak is completely. It's gone now. It's gone past 10 minutes. So you're just hearing a bunch of neighs now, and kind of the huffs and all that you would hear from a horse generally. And he looks like he's ready to go. So it's entirely up to you what you choose to do.
Well, I'm gonna
but
get
if-
in the back of the cart. I'll help Hazel up onto Apollo, the horse, first.
Yep. Apollo, actually, roll. Ooh, you're gonna help her up, yeah?
Yeah, I'll help her up.
Okay. So you want to roll strength?
Yeah, I can roll strength.
And
What,
if
just
you could
flat
roll,
strength?
just flat strength, and also if you could roll for us, please, Hazel, a acrobatics, please.
8 on strength.
8 on strength.
My
Damn.
strength is high, but I'm not proficient. Yep, virgin as shit.
Oh, virgin being virgin again. So, yes, he wants you to roll acrobatics, Sevs. Yeah.
I'm
I feel
rolling
like
acrobatics.
you still said he in that sentence, but it's you.
I know. I just realized that. I've had 2 brew dogs and two San Miguels. Yes.
15.
Take that.
Yeah, I'm on the Wi-Fi. I'm on the 2G. No, 5G.
So-
5G.
So Aspen being, quite a tough-looking fellow, seems to struggle a little bit, while he lifts Hazel up towards the mount of the horse.
Usually you're the
to one of-
horse. I'm not used to putting you up on a horse.
That's fair, darling. That's fair.
Oh, she can turn into a horse. That doesn't bode well for what's to come with these two.
Yeah, and Hazel.
Oh,
When Albie has a hunch.
Oh dear.
I'm just gonna look at him with
It's
like
fine,
pure
Albie,
disgust.
I guess I should take it as a compliment that you're so invested in our relationship, but honestly, you're quite a creepy small man.
Well, what else am I gonna do?
Stop being creepy.
I don't know, does anybody know any travel games? Perhaps we could count red carts that we see go past us as we journey. I'm not sure.
Yellow card.
You know you're my favorite, right? And then I'm gonna look at Aspen and give him a kiss, and then I'm gonna get on to Apollo and ignore Albie's nonsense.
Yes, yes. Brilliant. All right, cool. So, during this period, I think Apollo can sense that you're kind of struggling a little bit. Trying to get Hazel up, and Hazel's totally like in control. She's totally balanced. So Apollo kind of sees it and kind of gently kind of leans down a little bit just to kind of help and to make sure that his newfound friend Hazel gets on top.
Way! And then I'm
Lovely.
gonna pat him on the side and just
Wonderful.
whisper sweet nothings in his ear.
He looks at you and
Just to annoy Albie.
he just
to
wants
annoy
the
Albie. Like I'm looking at Albie and being like, "You're so handsome," and stroke his mane.
Thank
he,
you.
he does the old again as he loves it. So if you are ready to leave, then we shall leave.
Yes, let's go. But as I sit on the cart, I want to like lay down one of my like spare kind of like shirts underneath, just so it's a bit comfier. Because I'm all about being comfortable. So,
Yeah, sure. So you've got. Is that something that you've got as part of your equipment? You've got like.
yeah, I'm sure I'd have like a spare undershirt. I have
Okay.
traveler's clothes and a cloak, so I'm assuming
Yeah.
I have just a spare like
Okay.
shirt I could just sit on.
Albie,
Fantastic.
perhaps you'd like this to sit on, and I'll put a cushion underneath him for him to sit on.
That feels nice.
As soon as he goes to sit on it, he falls, like, and just slams his butt onto the wooden chair bit of the cart because it was an illusion.
Oh. Albie can do illusions too. It's a very simple trick, and I'm just gonna like quickly cast a cantrip of minor illusion to put a flaccid penis directly in front of Aspen's face.
That's fine, Albie. Nobody asked to see what yours looks like. Put it away.
It's 5 feet by 5 feet. It's a compliment to Albie.
5 feet by 5.
Read the spell book for minor illusion.
What the hell? Oh my god! Oh crap! I'm in the wrong. Why is
Surely
who
that
is
would
this
be
random
quite an
person
audible.
that's messaged in- Is that?
I
is
go
there
to Hazel. Is he always like this?
What, Albie? Or
No,
Apollo?
yours.
I'm not
Your
owned.
man.
I'm right here, Eris.
Well,
Oh,
they're
Aspen-
showing flaccid
Aspen-
penises to each other.
I mean, I didn't conjure that. That was him. You could tell because
I
he's
don't know
made it
what's
gold.
going on back there. All I know is that Aspen is a much better man than Albie could ever be. And then I'm going
Much
to
taller as
ignore
well.
them all, and I'm just going to carry on talking to Apollo and ignore everything they do. And as we're trotting along, I'm going to be using Druidcraft to create different scents. I'm asking him what his favorite fruit is. And then I'm going to create different scents of the fruit in front of his nose so he can smell them while we're walking because he wanted more tricks and stuff. And we'll be chatting for another 10 minutes while I cast Speak for Animal Skin.
Also, while
Alright.
people are arguing a bit, I'll just sort of sigh and I'm going to put up my hood for the cloak
His
of the
hood.
old kite, so I start camouflaging a bit.
Mhm.
But I'll keep
Um,
it like slightly off of my shoulders so that it's not like completely covering me.
Ilya, you know there's no getting away from this.
I can try.
Roll a dex save for me, please, Ilya.
Oh no.
No,
You choke yourself with your own hood. Albie, I'm not sure if you've ever seen this before, but I A long time ago, I came across an adventurer.
Oh God.
Told me
Why
about a card
That's supposed to
game.
be so good.
Not when you know one.
Okay. So as the as you're kind of sitting on the chair, you notice that the bandage starts to loosen and kind of float out of your out of your pocket or out of your satchel as you were doing it, and as it is in that one, it immediately kind of like straps itself and wraps itself around your face and your eyes, as yeah, as you're trying to leave this city. um, um, so
I would like to try and get it off, please.
you want to try and get it off, yeah? All right. So, what's the thing?
Anyway, as I was
Okay,
saying,
yeah.
Albie, a while ago, I came across a traveler who showed me a
He's
game
struggling.
with a deck of cards. It'll be a little bit difficult because I'm going to have to illusion it. I don't have a deck of cards on me, but he calls it Solitaire, and my understanding is that it's a very multiplayer game. Eris, if you're interested, when you're done making your shirt cushion, whatever that is. And sounds like Ilya's joking, but to be honest, I don't even care to turn around at this point. I'm going to start laying out Solitaire and try to work out how you play it multiplayer.
Are you doing this with minor illusion?
Mm-hmm.
So they wouldn't be physical cards then, like your
No.
hand would pass through them, right?
Yeah. But I can change the illusion.
Oh, I see. Okay. So as you're flipping the spectral card, you're just changing the way.
Basically, it's like watching a slideshow of a solitaire game. So if you want to move a card, you'll have to tell me.
Albie thinks this game has limitations.
Yes, it's not ideal. I don't have the deck, but I'm told that it's perfect for 2 people or more.
Should we not help him?
Better.
Why? What's going? And then we'll turn around and see him at that point.
So you rolled 14, yeah?
If they would like to help me, I can roll an advantage on that.
Well, Albie's watching him. I only just turned around.
So
true.
you rolled a 14. That's a fail. You're going to continue to just be, it's going to cause a lot of problems and you basically will have a disadvantage on everything you do.
Can you guys like help me? Because I kind of need to navigate.
What?
I've got the help bonus action. Can I use that to help him?
You can give it a go.
There you go.
What
So now
does
you
it-
have
what does it
advantage.
do?
It gives you advantage on rolls.
What was it?
Give you advantage of roll.
16.
Oh, you're
Help
just doing the help action. Yeah.
It is still a fail.
Serious.
So it's now decided to kind of wrap around you and put in your arm all over your head. And
I'm gonna hold one arm and put my hand up to his face. Oh, actually, wait. Do you need a spell casting focus to cast cantrips? Do you need a spell? I don't think you do. Focus.
That
to
bandage looks
cast-
very ever annoying. Living up to its name there.
Also, you had an advantage, by the way, Ulrich. So you
Oh,
should
cool.
again.
So I
They're
don't.
doing a second roll.
I don't need to summon my sword, but I'm gonna put one hand on his arm and the other hand close up to his face, like my hand's sort of covering his face a little bit, but at a bit of distance. And I'm just gonna go. Do you want me to burn it off, Ilya? I could burn it off your face if you want.
No. I'm just sort of like half trying to get it off, but at the same time like pushing his hand away, just like don't fucking burn my face.
There's like greenish, blackish energy starting to form around my hands. It's like, I could do it. It'd be really easy.
Roll again.
My face. Shit.
It's failed still.
What if I just glance you? I can just glance your head a bit. It'll burn some of the bandages. The whole thing will come loose.
Lucy has given me a physical aid so I can like, to really get the feeling going. Just
Yes.
Eris,
Lucy.
Eris, do you have any ideas here, or should I fire this off?
I would like you to not burn my face, please.
I mean, she's not saying anything, Ilya. It seems like maybe you need some help in this situation. I'm
I
gonna
guess
fire an
it's like this.
Eldritch Blast.
Sorry, I was cutting out.
Oh,
Wait,
okay.
what's happening?
What do you say?
Me?
Yeah. Did you hear what I said?
No, I didn't.
Okay, I said, Eris, do you have anything to help in this situation, or should I fire this off?
All this
I have
time,
nothing to do with these
he's
games.
constantly just trying. He's not trying to strangle him. He's just like, you know, like when you're trying to undo like something, and it's just so annoying, and it just won't attack. It won't become
I've
unraveled.
seen
It's just
toddlers
so
with-
awkward.
I've seen toddlers with better hand-eye coordination than this.
He's,
Ilya.
he's really panicking,
Please
Eris.
do.
I think he's going to swallow his own tongue. What should we do?
You were going to let off a fireball or something, right?
Okay, I'm going to fire an Eldritch Blast. But I'm trying to skim just the bandages to the side of his head, so that it, like, burns it loose from his head without burning him. That's what I'm aiming for. Whether or not that's what I achieve, it's entirely up to you.
I swear to God, if
Okay.
you nat one this, I'm going to just.
Go, go for roll to hit.
Okay. Hey, 25.
All right.
I did.
With a roll. Matt.
Do you want me to roll damage?
You can roll damage. Jesus Christ.
Pretty low, only 4 damage.
You float. Okay, cool.
I'm just trying to burn the bandages
let me
around
see.
the side of his head away so that he can pull it off easily.
Yeah. I'm gonna roll to see what the bandage does.
Oh.
Fuck.
Okay. So the bandage picks up the sign and the signal that you are trying to attack it, or trying to do something to it, and basically turns to look at you. One part of it turns to look at you, and it moves ever so to the side
I think we all need to calm down here, Bandage.
as your Eldritch Blast blasts past Ilya's head. So he takes 1 damage from the attack, but you miss the bandage.
Oh, okay.
Just the bandage just kind of gives you a little bit of a, like, he's laughing, but he's not actually laughing.
Okay. Well, given that the bandage didn't attack me, I'm just going to be like, I did what I could, you guys, and I'm going to sit back down. I'm going to try and get to the other side of Eris so that she's more in the fray than I am. And I'm going to sit at the back of the cart and wait.
Has it got some sort of like visibly noticeable like sort of snake head part to it?
No, it's literally just the end of the bandage, like flops like this.
I want to attempt to grab the end of the bandage and just pull.
Okay. So if you want to roll a dexterity, so you're trying to remove it. Is that what you're trying to do?
Yes.
So do a dex saving throw.
Fuck's sake.
No, you don't. It doesn't come off. It's just like constantly on you, mate. But it's not.
Yeah. Perhaps we should just consider that this is your new look from now on, and the
It suits
bandage
you.
can be another party member like the horse.
I can't function in the fucking no.
Well, Albie try help you. Willow try help you.
It is called the bandage of ever annoyance.
I'm gonna like as I'm sort of leaning back trying to get it off my face, I'm gonna sort of nudge Eris with my foot and just go, "Oi, Grumpy, get it off, please."
So
I will
you
try to pull it off or cut it off. I have.
Scissors?
No, I don't have anything small enough.
Oh,
I
Adam's
have
back.
a
I need to
glaive
switch
or,
back.
or hand axes.
You've had that glaive near my
I don't have
face, and I will
daggers.
just die on the spot.
I have stronger magics, Eris. If you're suggesting that we attack the thing again,
Just fucking pull it.
I try and pull it off. I
okay,
do
cool.
that?
Roll a dex saving throw, please.
This from the one that constantly complains we're not very eloquent. I look at Albie as I say this.
Cool.
These
So
are bandages.
I know, right?
Eris
Look at my face. No bandages at all.
No bandage on Albie.
I agree.
successfully removes the bandage from Ilya. She
See, this
successfully
is how
removed
you do it. Boys, grow up. You're ridiculous.
I'm just gonna sort of look up at it, and I'm just gonna like poke it to see if it's still like moving.
I'm not really sure what age has to do with this, Eris. I mean, a child can't do this, and I'm just going to fire off an Eldritch Blast directly upwards into the sky. Just like, you need to be a certain age.
The bandage has basically rewrapped itself into its own little kind of, kind of cylinder in a way, a standard kind of wrap. And it's become docile, basically, and allowing you now, being the holder, Eris, to do as you wish with it. Do you want to put it into your pocket? Do you want to give it back? It's up to you.
I smush it aggressively into his satchel, just grip, and I just shove it in there, and I just push the straps closed, and I just sit down and I try to meditate, close myself off, cross my legs and facing away from them, I'm, desperately trying to ignore them.
I'll just sort of look over towards Aspen and the others and just be like, thank you.
Okay.
And then I'll pull out the map and try and sort of give us a good heading.
Hey, Eris. I'm just prodding her in the arm as I do this. Eris.
What?
I think Albie wants you.
Hey, I have a question for you. You will not let us know your last name, but will you tell us your favorite color?
I don't have one.
Controversial.
You must. Everyone has a favorite color.
She's so edgy. Love it.
Why don't you tell everyone about your favorite color and leave me alone?
Okay, my favorite color is gold. Your turn.
That does track, Eris. To be fair, I'm not sure what you were expecting.
Aspen, your turn.
Oh,
Hurry up, please.
I don't really have one, I suppose. Good job, by the way. The bandage was quite the menace.
I've just sort of removed myself from the conversation at this point, and I'm just looking at the map, trying to gather on.
Please, Eris. He's clearly trying to distance himself from the rest of us. Give him some space.
Yeah.
What's going on back there?
It's fine.
Please help me.
What's wrong? What's wrong? And I'm
It's
gonna
just that Eris, she's getting up in all your shit. It's unnecessary.
That doesn't sound like Eris. Are you okay?
Is there enough room on that horse for two?
I don't think.
You've got a lot of armor on, Eris. Probably not with what you're
Apollo
working with.
Could take two, but we could swap if you like. I can ask him if he would mind.
Could you just,
Of
just for a
course. I'm gonna then just give me a few minutes, and then I will ask Apollo if he minds if I could switch with the other lady behind me. She's a bit grouchy, but she's fine really.
This ability, for you to be able to talk to me, is this using up
Spell slots.
No, I'm casting them as rituals. So instead of taking
nice.
30 seconds, it takes me 10 minutes to cast, but it means that then it doesn't cost me a spell slot.
Oh yes, fantastic. Oh yes, of course. You sent me a message regarding it. Sorry. Yes, sure. And he kind of looks at you and is like, well, I don't mind who comes and sits on me, like anyone. But you are coming back though, yes?
Oh, of course. I think the others. I think she needs a break from the others. You know what humans can be like. And then I'm gonna give him a pat and a kiss on the head, and then I'm gonna tell him to stop, and then I'll get off and go get Eris. Is something wrong with Eris? Did she look normal? Have I missed something? I've been facing forwards and talking to Apollo this entire time. Disheveled. You look disheveled, Eris. What's happened to you? Have the boys been picking on you? They're vile creatures.
Nonsense!
See?
Childish.
Especially that one.
I just sort of half break out of the map reading. I'll just be like, a bandage attacked me. It wasn't.
It did. It
I've been dealing with a lot.
was pretty serious. I almost burnt his fucking face off.
And I'll
you
just
could've
sort of like
put
rub
Apollo.
the slightly
Think.
burnt spot
No,
on
no,
my
it-
cheek.
Grazed the cart, if anything. I didn't do it near the horse.
Okay.
He's no part in this. It's an innocent
It
party.
was
That
that
would be
way, and
unnecessary.
I point towards like a tree that's been fucking destroyed in the background.
Yeah.
There's
Oh,
like
do
a
you-
hole in the
Oh.
cloud above.
I look very concerned about the fact they may have hurt a tree. Like you might have like shot something in front of me. Like I'm very
See,
I'm gonna tell
you
Eris.
need to rein them in.
I think you're right. And then I'm gonna take her over. I'm gonna induce. I'm gonna induce. Whoa, no. Induce her again.
we're
once
there
again to
already.
Apollo.
Ilya's not been with the bandage that long.
And then
And yet they are so intimate.
I'll give her a footing up. so she can get
Inseparable,
on
you could
Apollo.
say.
Yeah, sure. So
We literally had to tear them apart.
just for purposes of you getting up on top of the horse, can you do an acrobatics check for us, please?
Eris.
Eris. Sorry, I will get the names.
I've even changed my name on Discord now, so it's a bit easier for you.
Yes, that is extremely helpful.
Did you say
What's over there?
acrobatics?
Acrobatics, please, or athletics, either one. You choose.
Ooh. Where's my athletics? Oh yeah, definitely that one.
I want to see.
A
this.
19.
19. Oh my goodness. Oh yeah, you easily get up on top of the horse. The horse, in fact,
You
helps
nimble
you.
thing, you.
Like,
You've done
you know.
this before.
Yeah. Cool. So you're now riding the horse and steering. But bearing this in mind, that the horse kind of doesn't know where it's going. It's just being led. It's being led. Yeah.
I'd like to remind you, he has a name. He's not just the horse.
Oh, Apollo. Pardon me.
Yeah, just,
Apollo.
you know.
Elia, do your duty with the map and tell me which way to turn. Thank you.
Are we like on just a sort of
So
dirt
you are
path,
on a
is it, or-
dirt path. You're on a dirt path, and you're leading up.
Me and Apollo were not looking at where we were going. We were just going on the path and chatting the whole way. Like, there was no navigation involved. We would have just stuck to the path.
Sort of essentially turning the map, pointing it the right way and whatnot. I would sort of want to see if there's any clear roads towards the southwest, or if it's more like off-road down that direction and whatnot.
Yeah, sure.
I don't know how detailed the map would be in that regard.
So let me see. What would you roll for looking at a map?
Investigation, I imagine.
Investigation?
I mean, if he has a map, I probably would just let him read the map.
Well, that's the thing, because it's not fully.
It's not a very good map.
Yeah, it's
Probably
it's
nature of
just
survival
kind
then, because he's using the map and the surroundings to try and figure out.
Yeah. That's cool. So maybe survival. Can you roll survival for me?
I tend to give people the choice. The only reason is that you can't make a character that's both high in int and wisdom. So for the same reason that I let people go
So
athletics or acrobatics, I give them the
either
choice in
or
nature
then.
of
Either
survival.
or.
19.
19, fantastic. So you see on the map that there is a kind of like a blurred out area of kind of like an unexplored in a way area southwest of the map. But it is you can see that the quickest path to get to that location is through kind of like these kind of dunes stroke canyon area that leads out towards the desert. That's probably your best option.
Okey-doke. Yeah, I'll just sort of. I imagine I'll be sat slightly closer towards the front of the cart, and I would sort of lean over next to Eris and then point out on the map roughly what direction we should go, and then sort of like pointing physically towards that direction.
Okay, cool.
I'm gonna sit next to Aspen and like quietly be like, "You didn't actually hurt any trees, did you?"
I'll be honest, there was a moment where I had to fire off a quick blast near Ilya's face, but I stood above him and I aimed it at the ground, but realistically, unless I threw him in the air somehow, it was going to hit something at some point. So I think I might have fucked up the dirt a little bit back there. Some grass may have been hurt. I share your sentiment, darling, but at some point, I sort of have to do some things. I didn't hit any living creatures.
Yeah, he knows.
You know as well as
turn
I
around
do
and I'm
that
like,
plant
"You
life is living.
Certainly, but trees are far wiser and far greater than anything I could conjure. If I were to hit them with some sort of errant blast, it would be purely accidental, collateral, and I'm sure that the tree would have honestly a lovely time laughing at how pitiful such a spell would be in its presence.
I mean, I don't approve. I suggest that next time you come get me and we think of a more creative solution that doesn't.
Honestly,
need
I
to-
was willing to cut his face off, but I thought that it might be a step too far, and we met him with the other
But
girl.
honestly,
We
I
thought
would
that...
rather his face be off than to destroy the trees. The trees have been here hundreds of years. And in
Well, I
place-
really,
so
I
much more
doubt
than
that I
he
hit a
has
tree
in
in
this
such close
world.
proximity. The dirt, maybe, and I appreciate that the grass and maybe some flowers were involved, and that's unfortunate, but
Well, I just need to take more care. Shh, be careful.
Yes, sir. Take more care. As you would, as
I'm just gonna be leaning back watching this with a big smile. You're gonna
Exactly.
travel.
And then I'm gonna go and cast Druidcraft to predict the weather for tomorrow. So if you want to tell me what the weather is due to be tomorrow, then that'd be great.
Yeah, so the weather tomorrow is going to be hot and very sunny in the direction that you're going.
Oh.
Always sunny, huh?
I'm gonna sort of be doing this
Sorry.
as I have like a little sun and not much cloud going on, and sort of
Yes.
show Aspen and be like, oh look, it's perfect weather tomorrow.
So great weather tomorrow. Quite high. For the general area, but that's it's doable. You'll definitely get a good tan from the
Like,
weather.
oh, it's a good job we bought those extra water skins. It seems it is going to be rather warm.
Also, midway
So-
through my sort of map direction giving and whatnot, I want to turn around and I want to pull out that green gem from my bag and just sort of hand it. I imagine which one of you would I imagine would be more magically inclined from the year that I've been with you?
what? Not Albie, I guess. I guess Hazel's definitely got more range than I do.
Hey, what about Lucy?
Well, she's a fighter.
Yeah, I don't think she has
Eris.
any magic
Opposite.
at all.
I think Hazel's
I'm
probably
not
well
magic
established.
resistant
Full
like
druid.
this.
Yeah.
I'll just sort of
Hazel's
point
probably
it towards
established as the
Hazel and just be
full
like, can you
caster.
guys figure out what the fuck this is? Like, if it's anything interesting. It's got a weird symbol in it. I think it might be Arella or something. I don't really know. And I'll just sort of point back towards the map and whatnot and start giving directions again.
Can I can I see it closely?
Okay.
Do you pass it
looking at
back
it?
to us, Ilya?
Yeah, I just sort of hand it and plop it down in whoever's hand.
Okay,
reaches
so I
up
guess
first.
Hazel probably has
Sure,
it.
so
I'm kind of
Hazel's got
looking
it.
in.
So Hazel, do you wanna look at it? Of course. If you could
What do
roll
you
Arcana,
do?
roll Arcana for us, please.
What do you do, pretty little gem? Hello.
as she plays around a bit, shuffles it between her fingers like you would a coin.
drops it over the cart, and it's just like, it's gone.
I'm gonna blow on it and I'm gonna shake it
20.
and I'm gonna talk to it. Are you okay?
You talk to everything, innit?
This has come from the earth.
No, of course. You sense nothing.
You are such a pretty little gem. And then I'm gonna, with Driftcraft, because why not?
Mhm.
I'm gonna create some little vines that twirl around the middle of it, so really tightly, and then create like a
Chain.
yeah, like a vine chain,
Mhm.
so that it hangs and is sort of encompassed, and turn it into a little necklace
Yep,
made of
sure.
vines. And then I'm
Okay.
gonna lean over and put it over Ilya's neck. Go.
Ilya.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
I just
Fantastic.
look down and just be like, thank you. And then go back
That's
to
it.
doing the map.
It's
Yeah. Do you want to tell him anything that anything from your role, or how from kind of?
oh,
kind
I've
of
told.
reviewing it?
It's just a necklace. It's beautiful. I can't sense anything else other than it's pure beauty.
Just a weird rock, huh? Cool.
Hey, it's not
Okay.
weird. It's beautiful. It was. Look at it. It looks so great on you.
All
It's
right.
definitely
You almost
green.
look as pretty as a horse.
The horse hears you and kind of whips his head around for a second. It looks back at you and gives you this weird type of kind of chirpy kind of kiss to you, but doesn't know exactly what it is that he did. But
I'm
he
gonna
did
blow
it
a
anyway.
kiss to Apollo.
Hmm. He catches it like chattering with his teeth.
He's so
You know what I want?
Oh, imagine
Um,
Apollo and
Oh.
Adana together. I'm sorry, people, but just imagine.
How long do horses live?
So along your travels, you've been traveling now for roughly around 3 or 4
years.
days. Within that time period, you haven't used any of your provisions because it's still relatively standard weather. You haven't hit the dry lands yet. However, you now have come across kind of like a strange type of gosh, I had the word in my mind a minute ago, but it's like a
Oasis.
no. You're still basically you're having
Temple,
it's kind of-
cave.
no. It is a
Forest.
kind
Clearing.
of like not clearing, like a kind of chasm. That's the word. Chasm.
Okay.
Valley,
Hole in the ground.
gorge.
No, you've come across a chasm. You've come and you are entering through with your cart, and you find that this is.
So we're
what
down in
you
like a
saw
valley,
on
kind of.
kind of valley area. It's still
Canyon.
partially, yeah, it's like a canyon type of thing. That's the word, canyon. It's like a canyon area. Thank you. It's like a canyon area. So you still haven't quite left the kind of grassy areas, but you're starting to come
getting
into the kind of dryland area, and you've come across this canyon somewhat, which looks very specific or very much like the one that you've seen on your map there.
Guys,
Ilya?
you must take caution. Canyons are known to have stampeding animals, and it can be very dangerous.
I didn't.
Roughly have we been traveling now?
You've now been traveling for roughly around 4 days.
Ah,
It's not very
perfect.
long.
Which means I get a lot of nice benefits because we've been traveling for an hour or more.
Mhm.
Albie. Oh, he's gone.
I'll be
I'd quite like to go hunting.
You like to
could
go
we stop?
In a canyon?
Maybe I could.
I
There
mean, I
must be
guess
some,
to
desert
find some
rabbit.
hyena or something.
Yes, absolutely. So you could
Yeah,
get
probably
out
no
and,
rabbits in a canyon.
So you've reached this canyon, and
I think hares. Let's say
yeah,
hares.
sure, of course. If you guys like to start, if you'd like to get off at this point, by all
Just
means,
as
of
a
course.
very specific note, because we've been traveling for an hour or more, basically, I am specifically always alert to danger regardless of any other activity I'm doing, so I cannot be surprised. And
Yep.
in terms of what I'm about to do, which is I'm going to go forage for some sort of like berries, fruits, some sort of, plant life matter and whatnot,
Mhm.
and I will get double the food according to this, which
I
I
did
get
see that,
more down
yeah.
to you. So
Yeah. So in this time, you'd like to. So you is it just Eris that's gotten out of the cart that'd like to start looking around?
If everybody's stepping off, I think I'll go with Eris. I'll trail maybe 5 or so feet behind, just sort of trying to not make any
Yeah.
noise.
I go first.
I'll be going off towards sort of like this area.
I'm gonna stop and sort of park up to the side behind everyone with Apollo and the cart, and sort of put them in a situation where they're chill. There's a little bit of grass for him to graze, give him an apple or two, make him comfortable while
Yeah.
we stop to go hunting and looking for things.
Yeah.
Not
of
make
course.
camp, but stop
Sure.
for a minute.
So you've reached this canyon of some sort, and now along each side of the canyon, they're quite tall. You're talking about maybe at least 50 feet, give or take, above you on either side, and it's literally just a pathway that you can walk down through the middle, which leads further southwest of where you are.
Was there sort of like, is there specific markings on the map that sort of judge where are we in the more like unexplored part of the map now?
Yeah, so if I was to take you guys back to the map for a second,
Max, none of us can move our tokens currently.
can you not?
Nope.
Okay, what do I need to do for that?
You need to go into the individual instance of the token in the journal and roll 20, and then there should be a can be controlled by, and then you need to click it down to the
I
individual.
did that ages ago.
Is it still there? Like, if you look at mine, does it still say can be controlled by me?
Let me have a look. Aspen. No, it does not.
Yeah, so just add that back in. I don't know why that's gone. It might be because we've changed our names and shit in Roll20 since then.
No, it does. It says it's controllable by you.
Well, then add it to can be edited by.
Yeah, I've got that. Can it be edited and controlled by Aspen Willow?
Then delete it and re-add it.
Okay.
Being funky.
Are we on like the right layer or anything?
Have you pulled it in from somewhere else?
That is a very good point. Hang on a minute.
Oh, that's what it is. We're on the wrong layer. Well played, Lucy.
Well done.
Yep.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh,
That's
yes.
definitely
well
what it's going to
shouted.
be.
Well shouted. Yep. Thank you very much. Sorry, this is my first
on the map
time
layer.
with token movement. You should now have control.
Don't worry about
Yeah.
it. It's all learning.
Yeah, I'm going over
Yeah.
here.
Which one's which? I'm the big guy in all the armor with the sword.
So you're this guy here.
Yeah.
And this is
That's me.
Arby.
Oh, okay.
and
So this is
one
Eris.
here Is
And I'm Ilya.
Eris is this one here.
Yeah, because Albie's this one. Hazel's obviously the druid, the green with the staff. The ranger is the one with the bow.
I'm very glad my
Big
awkward
armor man
editing
is me.
doesn't show up because he's so small.
And Eris is the one with
Lovely.
the scimitar-looking sword.
Me too. I edited mine quite a lot.
I
was
edited
really
mine a
hoping
shit
it
ton.
would look fine from a distance.
Yeah,
So,
I'm
what does anyone want to do?
looking
following
for anything
Eris.
edible in the bushes, essentially.
I'm down here sorting out the horse. But
Sure.
facing the other way.
Yeah, and I think Eris, you said you wanted to do a bit of hunting.
Yeah, I want to see if there's any creatures around.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, sure. So, roll investigation.
Can I help?
Yeah. of
Or roll
course.
my own? I want to roll my own.
Mhm.
18.
Mhm. Oh, so you see confidently that there doesn't seem to be anything more than just, no kind of like game
21.
or anything like that. 21, well, yeah. So you both see that there is not really much when it comes to hunting around here, specifically in the area that you're kind of around. If anything, there'll be nothing more than just kind of spiders or, do you know what I mean, like critters. Nothing worth your time.
What about a like a pangolin? What are they usually called?
The hell is a pangolin? Isn't that like a
Pangolin's like a armadillo. That's the word I'm looking for.
Oh.
They're kind of
Yeah.
aridy creatures. Those are two
yeah.
different creatures, but they both exist.
Yeah. Well, nothing from what you can see in this area at this moment in time.
Thank you for your help, but it doesn't seem like there's anything else here. So
No, it seems that
maybe we
this
should just travel
landscape
on.
has maybe not provided the fruits of this hunting labor. It's a good thing that we purchased rations and the like. I did want to come with you, Eris, for other means, though. To be perfectly honest with you.
Oh,
Well, it's just
Why?
that
Oh.
we all travel together for various reasons. Me and Hazel have earned ourselves a bit of a bad name for past transgressions, and somewhat sought after in some authoritative circles. I wondered, given your seeming disdain for traveling in this group, what your reasons were for doing so. It doesn't seem to befit you in any fashion.
I'm here for the gold. What else is there?
I'm not particularly interested in gold myself. Why do you travel in a group seeking gold rather than simply accepting jobs that you can do yourself? You seem quite capable.
Alone is still more dangerous than being with a group.
I suppose. We've traveled for quite some time now, but you've always been a bit of an outsider. You don't talk to any of us too much and distance yourself when possible. If you mean to travel with this group for anything longer than the year that we already have. I think it was a year, right? It was a year?
Mhm.
Yeah. Do you not think it would benefit you to perhaps get on with us better, at the very least, for a tactical advantage, if nothing else?
I'm trying my best. I'll let you know that.
Well, that's good to hear. I'm sorry to
I
say that
struggle with these things.
it's not come off that way, but to know that you're trying, and trying your best no more, no less, rather, is good to hear. Perhaps you should, if I could offer some advice as a way to ingratiate yourself to the group.
Of course.
Well, Albie's certainly a fucking weirdo, and if there was a creepy one of the group, it would probably be him, but
Fucking hell.
I think that maybe
Oh,
if you
God.
were to tell him your favorite color, you might ingratiate yourself to him in some respect. What do you think?
I don't know how to bring that up to him.
Well, maybe just tell him a color, I suppose, would be a good way to start. I'll be honest with you, I'm struggling to get on with the fellow to an extended degree myself, but maybe we could try Ilya instead. He seems to like using a bow and arrow. Maybe you should shoot not at him, but possibly with him. Picking a color seems simpler, right?
I only have throwing axes.
Oh,
I
I'm
don't know
sure.
if I'd be.
I'm sure he
I
would
tend
let
to
you.
go for the brute force.
I'm sure he would let you try, but certainly picking a color is easier. As you can see, I wear a fair amount of green. Green's a good color.
Considering their distance, do I hear any of this conversation at all?
Roll
Perception.
perception. Yes, thank you very much, Josh.
Green is a good
25.
Wow.
Now, I bet you hear all of it. You hear every bit of this
You said
conversation.
what?
I'm not gonna really speak up. I'm just gonna sort of mumble to myself. I'm just like, I like green. Just continue trying to look through the bushes.
Well,
Yeah.
whatever you decide, Eris. What? Sorry, what? Oh, sorry. Whatever you decide, Eris. I'm here for you, and I'm sure Hazel is as well. We're and I. Well, I guess. What are you doing, Ilya? You're hunting?
I'm just looking through the tiny bits of plant matter to see if there's anything edible
Okay, cool.
at all.
I go quiet for a minute then. I'm gonna look at a thing. I'm gonna pass it back to you, Eris. Max,
Yes, sir.
you can't see whispers between separate people. So I'm gonna whisper you, Max.
Yep.
One sec.
But yes, do I find anything in these bushes? Is it?
So in the bushes that you're going through now,
Yeah, I'm just sort of rifling
you
through.
just see general standard growth, nothing of any interest,
Just plant matter.
just standard plant matter.
Yeah, fair
Said.
enough.
One second.
I'm thinking. Hazel, how's things with the horse?
He's having a great time. Like, it's been his best journey ever. Like, he's made new friends. I've given him so many apples. He basically is diabetic. Alright. Great. Although, I feel like I'm probably done with him now, and I'm going to come find you.
Done with him, yeah. That was short-lived.
He
That
wants
love
to
is
stop and
short-lived.
eat and graze a little bit.
Yeah,
I can't leave him
exactly.
to it, you know?
Yeah, let him do his thing.
Okay, I'm gonna lean in closer to Eris at this point and just go, I'm sorry, Eris, but I'm not familiar with this person. Who are they to you?
That's me. I was trying to show trust.
Oh!
My own way.
Oh, I see.
Okay.
Yes.
Honestly,
I,
took me a little bit by surprise. That's... Well, I'm Aspen Willow, and I reach my hand out to shake yours.
I shakily put my hand out and shake it, but I can't
Nice.
look you in the eyes.
Nice to meet
I'm
you,
still kind of like,
Cool.
Ithlian.
Cool.
thank you. It's weird to hear someone call me by that name again.
I
very
appreciate
strange.
that we run in strange circles and sometimes do strange things, perhaps things that aren't necessarily in line with things that society would agree upon, but they're not our society. I'll stick with Eris. Eris, I want you to know that if you need your own society, a home, family, or friends, we've traveled together a while now, and I would do my best to help, save, or generally assist any of you, and certainly knowing your name after so long cements that for me.
Well, I'm glad that it did. Is that something in those rocks? I'm just.
Albie, she likes green. And I'm gonna walk away awkwardly as well.
So at this moment, everyone, although that was a touching moment of them connecting, you are suddenly interrupted by the sudden tremor of rumbling beneath your feet, and you start to feel that whole area start to kind of shake more than usual. If everyone can roll a Dex save, please.
Does Hazel have disadvantage because she's on my back?
Did she steal your bag?
Yeah, she's like forcibly making me give her a piggyback. I wasn't expecting it.
Oh, right, yeah. Oh, damn.
Damn, Albie.
What am I rolling? Sorry.
Well, I fall over, so I don't think it's going well for you either way.
So yeah.
I jump on his back and I yell, "I'm a monkey!"
Hazel.
That's not how
I
you
don't know
roll.
Hazel survived.
That's not a 23. She said 23. It's different.
11. Basically
11.
the same.
Sure. So in this moment, what you all start to notice is rocks from either side of the canyon start to kind of fall down during this kind of weird, unexpected tremor. And in that moment, you see Albie and is Albie the only one? No,
This is Albie.
Eris, Albie, and Ilya successfully kind of move into a place, located away from any of the rubble that's falling down on top of you. Well, unfortunately, Hazel and Aspen, probably because Hazel was on his back, unfortunately get struck by a few boulders coming down. Not too large, but large enough to do a bit of damage, and then you take 2 bludgeoning damage.
That's fine.
Both of you.
Anthony,
As-
hurt me!
Where is your god now?
Poorly timed hijinks, and I help her up, and then with my free hand, I'm gonna summon my sword, and just kind of point it out at where the rocks fell. And it's like, it may be that they've fallen intentionally, and I look up over the cliff edge. Can I see anything?
Roll. Well, I mean, you could roll perception. Go for it.
Okay.
I'm gonna look too.
Or investigation, more like. Roll investigation.
Yeah, I'll go investigation. 11. I only roll 8s, you guys.
I helped, so that
Oh,
means
okay.
advantage.
Can I have advantage? You cool with that,
I'm
Max?
looking up.
You're both, yeah. So you're both, yep. So go for an advantage.
16.
Cool. No, you see absolutely nothing. Being the canyon sides are 50 feet up,
Okay.
you don't see anything above you other than
I
what.
see nothing.
I'm not certain
Yeah,
nothing's up there, but I have to agree with you at this point.
You know, I could turn into a mountain goat and attempt to find a way up.
Do we need to go
Is
up?
the way we came in blocked?
No,
We
the
travel-
No, we
way
can
you-
still
the
go
way
back.
You came in,
Oh my
no,
God,
the
is
way you
Apollo
came.
okay?
No, no, the way you came in has not been closed off or anything. You still have free movement behind you.
I assume the horse and the cart are back a bit.
Yep, they are back. They are back.
Got
You
it.
then at this point, hear the cries of someone, a female that's from more of the distance of where you are going towards, and you hear a female going like, "Help! Help!"
It sounds
What
like
you
someone's
do-
in trouble.
Run over there.
I'm checking on Apollo first.
I'm
I
gonna
immediately
I'm
wanna
gonna run
run
that
over
way.
priority as
5,
well.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Yeah, there you go. That's one action's movement. I don't know how far I can get, so I just moved one action's movement.
Sure. Okay.
Is Apollo okay?
Same.
So you've walked through this. Apollo is fine. Apollo is
Oh.
totally fine. So at this point here, you now have full visibility of the surrounding area.
Max,
And yes, sir.
it's probably worth saying in regards to like revealing the black, what, because you can see everything, we can only see some stuff. I usually go a little bit back from the edge so that like the terrain is visible, if that makes sense.
Oh, can
Like,
you
for-
see
for
the terrain?
example- So for example,
Oh,
here,
right. Ah, I
the
see
black
what you're
line
saying.
here kind of doesn't show that that's more of the cliff edge, I'm guessing.
Oh, I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying. I see
Yeah.
what
Unless
you're
you're
saying.
actually
Sometimes it
like-
helps to take it back just a little bit more so that we can see the edge.
Like that.
No, that's not what I meant at all, but that's fine.
Like that? So you can
think
see
he meant-
the clear-
It's not what I'm talking about.
I
It's
don't know what
fine.
you're talking about,
You
man.
carry on. I take it back.
What about? Oh no, that's not helping at all.
Because like, wasn't a black harsh light?
What about this? Can you guys?
Yeah,
Oh,
that-
you
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, that was more the gist he was
Like that?
trying.
That's what I was going for. Yeah, I just meant
Yeah.
like we can't see the edge, the cliff edge that was close to us in the bottom left, as well as
Okay.
sometimes you expect. Because usually when I do it, I'll reveal an area and then I'll be like, oh, like I'll be like, he's behind that tree, and then you guys will be like, what tree? And I'm like, oh, okay. And then I have to like give you just the edge, the outline of the tree, because it's on the edge of your vision, if that makes
okay.
sense.
Okay. Well,
But yeah, I gotta go
that
pee.
is-
BRB.
that is-
That's fine. That's fine.
you can see, yeah.
Yeah, we're all good.
Sure. Okay. So is at this moment here that you've walked forward? I think who is that? That is Eris, I believe. That's moved forward.
He-
Eris, you see in front of you, clear as day, kind of like a common just girl, kind of lying down against the rocks or against the wall of the cavern, with a few boulders over her, like over her legs. What do you do?
I want to dash straight to her,
Mm-hmm.
and then just immediately kind of, go on one knee and see if if she's like severely injured or if these are boulders that I can pull off.
Sure.
And then I'm gonna yell back to I forgot his name. Aspen. I'm gonna yell to Aspen to come and help.
Sure.
I will
Oh,
also
thank you.
be following
the
up
horse there.
just behind as well.
Yeah, cool. So if you want to move in, and is anyone else doing anything else?
I've finished checking on Apollo, and I'm gonna make my way over to where everyone's going.
Cool.
I said that we were just gonna go check on something, but then we'd be back.
All right, cool. So it is at this point that you see the girl, and she's lying against the rocks, again with a few boulders over her legs, and she looks up at you and she's like, "Help me!" Like,
How old is she when you say girl? Are you talking like
she
4,
is
12?
probably no.
20?
She's kind of like she's a young. Actually, let me rephrase. She's a young lady. She's probably roughly around maybe no more than say 25.
Oh,
She-
okay.
Can I insight
she's-
check
Young
her?
woman.
Yeah.
I
Of
want
course.
to. I want to see if I can tell if she's faking.
Is she human?
Yeah, she's
Can I
human.
try-
She's a human.
okay.
girl.
Can I try pull these boulders off her? Off her
Yes,
legs?
absolutely.
Oh, I
If you
didn't
want to
realize
try
she
and
had
pull the
boulders on her
boulders
legs.
off,
That's hard
Yeah,
to
what
fake.
do you want me to roll?
so if you could roll a strength check, please. A flat strength.
Flat. What's flat strength?
So just strength plus modifier.
Yeah.
not
big
athletics or a saving throw.
Oh, damn. Oh.
Ah.
Cool. So Aspen, you've rolled to see if she's faking.
I just
And
want to get a
also-
general feel. Is she being genuine in her
Does it
need
look
for
genuine?
help?
Yeah.
Yeah. So she definitely looks like she's got these boulders over her legs. But you do see that there is area of which she could move if she maybe pulled hard enough. But maybe that's not the safest thing for her to do.
I keep hold of my sword, which I summoned earlier.
I want to just see if she looks like immensely injured. Like, how does she look physically?
Yeah, sure. So roll perception. Is it medicine? Is it medicine? Thank you. Medicine. I will learn all the different types.
16.
Thank you. 16. Yeah. So you see basically that she doesn't appear to have much injury on her, despite the fact that boulders may have fallen on her.
Seeing this, I want to just sort of keep my distance slightly, and I want to look up towards this sort of section above her to see if I can see anything up there.
Sure. You see nothing.
Okay.
I want to yell at everyone and be like, "Are you gonna help her or not?" As I'm like struggling to pull these boulders off.
Careful, Eris. We don't know this woman.
She's clearly a young woman in pain. Is that not enough?
She looks
No.
less hurt than she should
I'm gonna turn to Aspen and be like, if that were a lamb, we would help. We should help.
Yes, but the lamb wouldn't have any worldly transgressions, whereas she might be plotting something. What was
we'll
that you
turn her
said,
into a
Ilya?
be. She's definitely not as injured as she should be.
You! Woman! And the rocks. What's your name?
Also, lambs can plot things.
My name? And then she looks at you and is like, my name is not important. And at this moment...
I'm gonna Eldritch Blast this bitch right then.
I'm gonna turn to Aspen and be like, "Take it,
you want to Eldritch Blast her?
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Alright, roll to hit.
Okay.
Is it to hit? Yeah.
Yeah, it's a hit spell.
Can I at least just sort of
What?
before
Wait.
the moment happens? Can I?
Oh,
hold
wait.
my action?
Did she say it in the same sinister way that you like?
She said it in exactly the same way that I put it across.
Oh, okay.
9.
9.
Well, I don't know. She's a stationary target. She's held down by rocks.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, roll
Question
damage.
is, has she got cover by boulders?
She has no cover by boulders.
Okay.
Cover.
5. Fucking hell! I can't roll above like a 4 with Eldritch Blast.
Sure. So she sees, as she said what she said. She slowly and quickly realizes that maybe this was a mistake as you bring your hand out in front of her.
As I fire it, can I begin to run forwards and shout, "Eris, get away from her!" I'm gonna start running
absolutely.
forwards.
Yeah.
I draw my sword.
And at this moment, you fire your Eldritch Blast.
I'm gonna move 5.
Hitting her certainly on the shoulder, on her left shoulder, and taking a huge chunk out of her shoulder.
Good.
But not enough to kind of
Huge,
make
but
her
not
shoulder
huge.
well, not huge. I mean a good chunk.
It's kind of
Sorry,
like
it's only
blasted
5.
off.
Yeah, it's blasted up and off, and then she's got a little bit of her shoulder kind of scorched and kind of like
Mash up.
mash up. Yeah, it's definitely, and
Mash up.
she's realised at this point that maybe she shouldn't have made it obvious that she was that she was not truly who she thought she was trying to be. And if you could bear with me, please.
If this had been an animal, me and Hazel would have reacted very differently.
Oh, yeah.
Purely because it's a person, I went in suspicious.
Yeah.
You went in absolutely suspicious.
First that
I'm gonna
bitch with the
point
rats,
at
now
her
this
and
bitch
shout-
with the borders.
And if you could bear with me, sorry guys, I got so many windows open. I'm
That's
trying
cool.
to find my stuff.
I know that
Oh
life.
God, I don't. This life is rough, man.
Really makes me realize just how little I had prepared for that one shot that I tried to do.
We never
Oh,
finished
really?
that.
No, we never did.
Yeah.
Also, I can just skip, right?
I think by the time you DM, it'll be an entirely different thing. Like by the time you
Yeah.
DM as like a mid
That
arc
is the
thing.
wrong song. Sorry, guys. That is totally broke the vibe.
I can't
She's
hear
just
it really.
very sad now. She tried to bamboozle everyone, but it's like, nah, fuck
This
this.
is like
And you
this is
totally-
playing in
you
her own
totally
mind.
Like, what a mistake. What a mistake I made.
Like everything
I
freezes.
was a fool.
It like snap cuts to her under the rocks, just hit by an eldritch blast, and she's like, "I bet you're guessing how I got here." And then it cuts back.
Oh Lord. No, that's
Ooh.
also not the music.
Oh really? This is good. This is fight music. I assume we're about to fight her.
Well, yeah, sure. We can go for it. Let's just go for it. Fuck it. Cool. So at this point, you hear from you see like two groups of ropes kind of fall down either side, and also a few other kind of sounds of movement above you as you hear and see three. I'd say three. Hang on.
Hello, GM Leia.
Yes. How do I get that GM layer now? Oh, yeah, here we are. And how do I bring them forward?
I've just realised I
Excuse
haven't
me.
had the stream paused this whole time, and then I realised it doesn't fucking matter because I'm not the DM, so you can't see the GM.
Fantastic. So at this point now, you have these people fall down from above you.
Above? We're in a valley.
From
Where the
above.
fuck did this guy come from?
They jump down.
On rope from the
you are
clouds
now
above.
you are now being ambushed by a group of bandits who now
Oh,
want
no.
to. Yes.
You have to put dots on them because I'm gonna get confused with who's who.
Yeah, dots will help. Click
I'm not
them.
used to it yet.
Click them and then go to the little circular option, and that's where you find all the dots and all of the
Oh, yeah.
like
Is that a dot there?
effect
All the
thingies.
funky things.
You
Yeah.
should see dots starting
That's where
to
you get
appear.
like dead and stuff. The big
Should
X
just
is the
have
end of
this
the first
leaf
row.
symbol just like permanently on fucking Hazel. Because
What? Because Druid. I'm gonna add
All right.
Lucy's character's name to my character sheet.
Cool. So they've ambushed you, and they fall down. It's like, you think you're gonna pass through this canyon and take what what we're after? Give us what you got. So cliche.
So cliche.
Can I'm gonna look down at like the gold pouch on my waist and just be like, really, you guys don't understand. I've got about 2 gold to my name. This is a waste of your time.
It's so true.
Who is that you spoke to? Anyone?
The red one, because he's the one I'm seeing immediately in front of me. Red dot.
Sure. Okay. Well, he.
I'm so excited.
Lucy,
You
why are
think
you
you were so
pasting your
excited?
entire character sheet into the Roll20 chat?
I whispered it to
You didn't.
Max. No, I did. I whispered it because
Oh,
it came
no,
up
if,
with
if
half
it
of
has
it went
a separate
to.
line, then it starts
ends.
a new like dialogue type.
Oh, because it only sent half of it to Max and the other half went blue, and I was like,
Yeah,
I'm
I
assuming
saw-
that's
Yeah,
the
because
example.
it thinks you're doing like a new message, so it puts a new message.
Oh,
You would have had to
okay.
put. It doesn't matter.
Oh,
Well, sorry
so-
about that. I just wanted to
alright,
let Max
that's alright.
know my,
Yeah,
like,
that's okay.
my shit, so he's not
Yeah, no, that's
confused.
cool.
And
That's
I'm like,
fine.
I hit now, and I hit now, because he'll be like,
Yeah,
what?
yeah.
now?
No, thank you for doing
Hey.
that. If everyone can roll initiative for me,
I'm a
please.
warlock with extra attack. This shit's gonna be weird.
Okay, what's that?
Oh, mate, I don't know if
I
I
get
am.
bonus on initiative because I'm fucking cool.
I don't, but I nat 20'd.
Oh, how do I do that? How do I do this initiative thing?
So the clock
eternal-
is to the
Sorry,
top
Max.
left.
Then-
Yeah, there you go. So that's the turn order. I'm going to move it off stream. And then you have to right-click people's individual tokens and select the Add Turn option. That will add them to the turn order box. And then when they've been added to the box, you can click their 0 and change it to the number that is actually relevant.
Right click them.
Right-click
so
the
right-click your
token.
character.
Go
Yep.
add turn.
Yep, got it. Cool.
Yeah, so there's me. I think I can change my own. I'm 22, but that's a
You,
nat
and
20,
we
so I think
got-
I come before other 22s.
Cool, and then we've got who's next? We've got Ilya. Damn. Is that
Okay, so
you, yeah?
Ilya's before me then.
Ilya is. Where's Ilya?
I feel like a
Here
nat
he
20
is.
should do something on initiative, but it does fuck all.
Yeah.
I can't change his, so you'll have to set his.
Where is? Who
Also,
is
our
next?
tokens are weirdly not saying our names. On the Roll20 journey, do our tokens have our names? I feel like
Yes.
they definitely do, don't they? Why doesn't this
50,
say my name in the turn
15.
order? That's weird.
And where is? What's his name? Oh, there he is.
Are you talking about in the turn order specifically?
In the turn order, it doesn't say names. Do you guys normally
It's-
only see names?
You know when you do the
I'll
edit
be-
token to do the health bar bit, when you double click your character, there's a bit that
Yeah, you
says
got to put your
name.
name in.
Oh,
Mine was
interesting.
empty, so
Oh,
that
yeah. Cool, I'm going to do that now. Thanks, people that play the game.
to-
I'm not used to this.
Oh, okay. So it's actually
Speaking of,
it's actually
we should put our health in here.
Ilya.
Ilya
Yeah, everyone can
first
put their health,
with a
please.
23.
Ilya is first. Then it's Aspen. No, Aspen's first because he got a nat 20.
I
On
feel
me,
like that's the
please.
only thing that would make sense of a nat 20.
Yeah,
Like,
so
regardless of what you
yeah.
scored, you should
I'll be. And
like you should be
then-
above the rest because of the nat 20. But I don't
Yeah.
know what else a nat 20 on
Eris-
initiative would do. I'll
Eris
Google it
and
whilst you're
Hazel.
adding people. What does?
Where's Eris
nat
at? Where's
20
Eris at? Eris, where you at? Where you at?
I'm next to the girl.
She's next to the girl. She's here.
You are
She's got
not-
blonde hair. And a
Yeah.
scimitar.
And and Hazel. And I don't know how to add the other players. I'm assuming
What, the
you do it
tokens?
the exact same way.
The enemy, yeah, you do it the exact same way.
Fantastic. Cool.
Rhoda in the chat, how to
And you.
DM 101.
Yeah.
How long have I got before my turn?
Oh, a while.
Okay,
Take
cool.
some planning.
Cool. So you've got go for it. Do your thing.
Well, I can only see my number.
You-
You need to set everybody
Yeah,
else's
where
number
is
in the
everyone
turn order. So you'll need to roll initiative for the enemies, and then you'll need to add their numbers.
Oh my days.
Everyone can
okay.
add their own initiative, but usually I do it for them, just because it's quicker usually.
Oh yeah, I'll do mine.
Yours is
Cool.
23.
How do you do that?
So if you have the turn order box open, you should be able to add your own number.
23.
Ilya, isn't yours 23, or was your 23 for something else?
No, it was 23. You got an advantage.
Oh,
Advantage
sorry.
on
Sorry, I'm
rolls.
looking at an enemy token. I expected it to be Ilya because it was above me, but you haven't changed the order yet.
No, I have not. Oh, he was 12. No, 15.
Yeah, Albie with the 15, Eris with the
Oh,
12,
man.
already
All this
done.
management is like freaking annoying.
I know, right? Hazel on the
Suddenly
11.
Max has an appreciation he never did before.
Yeah, I do.
I mean, if there's one reason to get you guys to DM in between story arcs, it's so that you can feel my pain more than anything else.
Cool.
Um,
All right.
I'm not
What
seeing
else? Then
anything.
have to put them in order.
Yeah,
Yeah,
then
but
you
you
have
have
to
to physically
literally
put them in
click and hold and drag
Oh
them
my
and put them in
God.
order. But then when you press next turn at the bottom, it automatically goes through the list for you.
Hey,
But yeah, you'd think that Roll20 would have the capability to, like, know
Do it
that
for
one
him,
number
man.
is higher than the other and just sort the order for you.
Yeah.
Although, to be fair, in this instance, because of my nat 20, you were saying that I'm before Ilya, so I should be first, even though my number's lower, which I am, but
Yep.
for the stream,
There you go.
here's the turn order.
Hold up.
Oh,
Oh, wait, it's
don't
like-
forget this picture. He moved me to the bottom because he pressed next go,
Never
but it's
mind.
fine.
That's fine. Go.
Okay, cool.
Go.
So, I am going to go. Firstly, let me just check my spell list. Blah 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 blah. Yeah, no, I'm gonna go
I'm
here.
I'm no longer looking at you guys.
Hang on.
I'm now
5,
looking
10,
purely
15.
on everything else.
I think I'm more concerned with helping Eris at this point, especially after our heartfelt moment. So I'm gonna go 5, 10, 15, and I'm gonna smack this bitch up twice. She's on the ground, right? She's prone because she's held down by
She is
rocks.
on the ground. She is held down.
Which means I have advantage.
You do.
So that is a 17 to hit.
17 to hit, and you will hit. Sir.
Good. I have extra attack, so I'm going to hit her again.
Oh my god.
Second one's a
Beating
22.
Her, beating her when she's on the floor, man.
So two hits, and it's a D8 plus 5. So let me give you that. 13 damage, full damage, plus 8 damage. Not bad. I think.
God, Nemea who?
Who's that? 22, yeah.
To be fair though, Lucy,
13.
you're like
Yeah,
Nemea's
he's
full warlock.
multi-classed.
I've multi-classed. I'm also packed with a
21.
blade. So yeah, sorry,
21.
that's 21 damage total.
Sure, no worries.
And I will then. What's the most? Okay, so I've used my action. I don't know if I can possibly, as a bonus action, I want to just scream in her face, and generally at everyone around us, and just sort of be like, "You guys are fucked up messing with us. Let's get some." And I'm gonna slam my shield against my chest a little bit. I'm trying to intimidate them into attacking me.
You will need to roll intimidation for that.
If you're allowing me to, I will happily take it.
Roll intimidation.
Okay.
Okay.
13, not great.
Oh, so they are, somewhat impressed, but they don't seem too shaken by your words, and they think they seem quite overly confident of themselves, not knowing who they're potentially messing with.
That's my turn. I'm good.
Is it turn?
Don't press next
Cool.
turn.
So it's now Ilya. It's now your turn.
In a sort of response to that, seeing all of these foes around us, I'm just gonna pull out my bow immediately, spin around, and look up towards the green dot up here. And I'm just gonna pull out 2 arrows from my quiver and just like speed shoot them over.
Okay. So they are 50 feet above you. They are 50 feet above you.
Oh, so
by-
these
by
people
the way.
are higher than us.
They are higher than you. These ones here, this guy here,
Oh, green
this
is.
guy here,
It's cool. I have
green.
The two
600
green
foot
ones.
range
Higher
with
than
this
you.
bow, so I'm
Yeah.
good.
Okay. Sure. In this situation, because of the angle, I feel like there's a disadvantage in the attack here.
Definitely not the furthest one. Could you? How many feet is he from the second one? That's you. Yeah, that's you. So it's
Yeah, so
15
you're-
feet, but he's 15 feet up. Yeah, I guess that's a difficult shot. You could shoot the furthest one though, presumably, without
Okay.
Yeah,
disadvantage.
this one here, you've got a better angle at.
I'll go
Whereas
for
this
the
one here
furthest
is-
one then. Because I
Go for the
imagine I
furthest
would
one.
be skilled enough to be like, no, I get a better shot at this one. I want to fuck them up.
Okay. Sure.
So, yeah, I'll go for the
roll to
furthest.
hit.
Nice.
28 and 25.
Oh,
Plus
damn.
10.
Okay, yeah, you definitely hit. You definitely hit that.
Got braces
Alright,
of
go for
archery and
the
everything. I
damage.
got all the shit.
Yeah, I'm not. I'm not as strong as I could be. I'm fucking 1 point away.
So
Oh god, I'm so far away.
that is 30 damage, complete max
What?
damage.
Nice.
Okay.
Wow.
Bloody hell. Okay.
Oh,
Just both arrows knocked at once. Just
Sure.
Mm.
Yeah. So the archer did not comprehend the fact that there could be another archer on the team, and sees you spin around ever so gracefully, but also with like assertive, kind of behavior and like confidence as you pull back your bow and fire this incredibly accurate shot straight into his freaking chest, and he falls back as he tumbles from those shots. It was that was that heavy that he falls
We can't
back
see
into
him
the
anymore.
shadows.
Yeah.
Totally stunned by those shots.
I'll just sort of finish that with a cursory look. Just sort of hold the bow to my side, looking around at the rest of them in a
Okay.
sort of way of like, bring it on then. And then
Bring it
that'll
on.
be it.
Cool. Next is Assassin. Blue Assassin up here. And
Assassino.
he is good. Huh?
Assassino.
Assassin. And he's going to go for definitely going to go for Eris because she's the closest one. Oh, why am I grabbing Eris? Pardon me. He
All of a sudden, I'm thrusted backward.
He throws her with his mind.
Bear with me for a minute while I check my. Oh, it's.
It's on. Hello? It's not on. It's a lie. Suspect the audio has cut. Oh, bugger.
Merely scraping her arm, but doing the damage that he's done, and seeming quite proud of himself. When actually, it's probably not much. And that is the end of his turn. And now it is next for Mr. Archer Green. So Green Archer is then going to roll.
The one that I didn't fling back.
The one that you didn't fling back, so this is the other one. So he's now going to go for you, Ilya, because he saw what you did to his friend. Ooh,
That's 16, I
very good.
fucking dare you.
Not very good at all. Nope. Wait, hang on.
But wait, if I turn this dice over to the 20 number...
No. I'm just looking for his. Just looking for his.
The plus.
Where the fuck? Where is that plus? Where's that plus, man? Oh yeah.
Minus 30.
Why aren't you rolling real dice, Max? This is like your first opportunity to roll real dice.
I am, but I'm looking for their plus.
Oh, their plus on their like stat block.
On the stat block, yeah. Cool. Which should be. What was it? 16.
16's his AC, yeah.
Okay, cool. Yeah. So he gets a 18, so he will hit. Unlucky, sir.
This isn't gonna work. I wanted to add a Skype picture, but it like is properly on stream. If I do it.
And he hits you 7 damage, 7 piercing damage from his shots.
BRB.
Go get the light on. Hang on.
As I
Cool.
As I get hit by that, I just want to sort of look up a bit towards them and just be like, my arrows hurt more than that.
As he hears what you say, but and kind of snarls at you a little bit in anger and frustration of this guy's cocky. I'm gonna take him down. Yeah. So it's now Albie's turn.
Hey.
Whoop whoop.
Fuck him up.
So I've stayed crouched behind this pile of rocks the entire time. I'd like to use my bonus action to hide.
Get that sneak.
Yeah, so
Okay.
that's
Sneaky boy.
24.
24. Okay. Yeah. You definitely sneak. Where is it you're sneaking?
I'm sneaking.
Over there. Okay. Yeah. Oh damn. Okay.
And
Yeah.
Yep. And then I'll use sneak attack, which I get with advantage for being hidden.
Yep. Of course. Go for it.
Cool.
Roll to hit.
So that is 220 plus 5. And another one. 19.
19. Yeah. For sure. You will hit.
It's fun
Excellent.
seeing how both Rogue and Druid are played properly when I could not play them.
So that's alright, so I'm just gonna quickly work this out. So the initial hit and then you add the sneak attack damage on top. So that's first
Sneak
hit.
attack damage is just added to your damage.
Yeah, but it's plus 3d6 extra damage on top of what your damage
You
is.
can do d8 plus 3d6 plus 2 all in one
Oh,
roll.
all in one go.
Mhm.
Okay,
It's much easier because then it's all bundled into one number, so you don't have to do the maths yourself.
fair enough. Oh, no, that's wrong. Sorry.
Just plus 3d6 1 2. Oh wait, no, 3d26. Fucking hell.
Yeah, it only picked up the 3 in that, seemingly.
Okay.
Sorry,
Sweet. So 12. Yeah, just 12.
No. The
No, no,
three's
sorry.
wrong. We're waiting on a
Oh,
3d6.
oh,
Damn.
that's
What
all
are the
it is.
chances? That is an awful.
Okay, that's
okay.
crap, isn't it? So that's 9 plus 5, so that's 14 damage.
Sure. Sweet. And you were hitting this guy right here.
Yeah.
Cool.
God, that was crap damage.
It's 5 more damage than
Cool.
you otherwise would have done.
Cool. No worries.
Okay.
Beautiful. Next is Eris.
Sorry,
Sorry, is
just
that the end of your turn, by the way? Sorry.
I was gonna say, can I, once I've moved, use an action, use a bonus action, can I still use the remaining movement points? Or
Yes.
Is it
Yes, yes.
Okay.
And there's a potential attack of opportunity if you now leave
There
5
is a-
feet.
Will he get that from it being a sneak attack, though?
Yeah, because as soon as he stabs him, he notices that he's there.
Yeah, I break
Do that,
stealth
yeah.
when I hit someone.
Cool.
So,
So
if
you
the
dirty
pointy
bastard.
This isn't Skyrim.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What was that?
Must have been the
Must be
wind.
'cause you're a damn
yeah.
dwarf.
In that case, I am done.
Cool.
And
All
it's
right,
my
lovely.
turn.
It's now Eris' turn.
Right, I'm gonna switch to my pole arm.
Switch to your
Yeah.
what?
Well, my glaive.
Her
My
pole
glaive.
arm.
Okay.
Yeah, my glaive.
Nice.
Fancy.
It is a pole arm.
Take
sorry.
that.
And I'm gonna take a swing at the blonde-haired girl.
You've got
Oh my god,
advantage.
this girl! You lot, are you fighting this girl on the floor when there's all these other people?
There is no fight.
That's a
Only
16.
slaughter.
Mm-mm. Advantage. She's on the floor.
Advantage, yeah,
Ah.
advantage.
16.
16. Does
16.
that hit?
That will hit.
Yes.
Mhm.
Three. 7 damage.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna. Now she can't take any attacks against me, an attack of opportunity, so I'm gonna stand over here.
Oh, you're just gonna
And
move.
I'm gonna use my bonus attack to hit red over here.
Yeah.
Do you have
Cool.
reach?
Roll to hit. She's got a glaive.
Where's the pole arm, so it's got reach.
Yeah.
22.
Nice.
20. Oh yeah, that's
it's,
definitely
it's
gonna.
10. It's 10-foot reach, so I can hit any of them.
Mm-hmm.
And
4 damage. Sorry.
4
and
damage.
then I'm gonna use basically once I've hit her, I can smack her with the other end of my glaive for a little extra d4.
Does Blondie get an attack of opportunity because Eris
No,
left her
no,
range?
no. Her ability,
doesn't.
part of that attack that she did before, removes any.
Oh, nice.
Removes it basically,
Cool.
so she can move away freely.
And then I get to just do a little, yay, an extra 4 damage.
Fantastic.
So smack her
that's,
with the back end of my glaive. So I slash her, jump up, slash Mr. Right, and then whack her down with the other half.
Oh my god,
And
this guy.
That is the end of my turn.
Wonderful. So that was 4 plus 4? 4 and 4? Yeah.
Yeah.
So there you go. Cool. Lovely. Yep.
Lovely jubbly.
Lovely jubbly. Okay, cool. So next is Mr. Assassin down here, Brown. He's gonna go for you, Albie, because you did the dirtiest of dirtiest.
Stabbed him in the bum.
I did no such thing.
Yeah, that's as high as
Anyone
you
could have
could reach.
stabbed you. I was just standing here.
It was him.
Sorry, just to clarify as well, what's in the square is the AC
Yeah,
in
the
our images.
square brackets are AC. Circular
Square
brackets,
brackets are AC,
are
yeah.
passive
That's
perception.
perception.
Passive perception, yeah. Cool. And he will hit.
BRB.
All right. Cool. Let's see if he hits. Oh yeah, he did hit, and he is going to do 8 slashing damage on you, sir.
Okay, I'm going to use my reaction to do uncanny dodge, and that halves the damage.
Okay. Uncanny
Uh,
dodge.
Uncanny
Four
Yeah,
dodge.
it's
damage,
under
sir.
rogue.
Yep.
Yep.
Lovely.
Okay.
Okay, cool. Next is Hazel. Is this Hazel's first move?
Yeah.
Shit.
Oh, here we go.
Okie dokes. Oakley ducks. I've been planning. So, I'm going to stay where I am. I'm not going to move. But I am going to cast a spell. I'm going to cast Conjure Animals.
Mm-hmm.
Because that's a thing I can do. And I haven't got a token, so I'm asking Josh if he's got one.
What one do you want?
A lion.
Oh,
Mhm.
okay, yeah. I definitely don't have a lion. Oh,
I
forgot
think
the
I only
ones
have
that you
a
gave me.
tiger.
I don't want a tiger, I want a lion.
Yeah, that's
For
what I'm saying
now,
though. I think I only
I'm-
have a tiger.
It's not
Okay,
good.
I have tigers.
What if you put it
So
into
for
roll
now,
20
I'm
max?
pulling in... Oh, why does it do this, Josh?
What?
It smushes them. Look, it makes them as wide as the box.
Because that that tiger is not a great token. It needs to be too wide. So drag it so it's too wide.
How do I... I can't change the size of it.
Then
I probably
Max
could.
can?
Hang on. Where is it? It's this one here, right? Yeah, so if I...
Yeah, there you go.
Oh,
It's a big ass
that's
token.
massive.
Yeah, it's probably
Oh.
too big.
Can we make it smaller?
You need to use the corner option rather than the squish option.
If I do that, and then do that... Nope.
The corner, not.
you're gonna have a...
Do you want to send your one
Corner,
to him if you've got one, Josh, that isn't ridiculous?
I think that's the one I sent him.
That's the same one. I've got the same one.
Yeah, I don't know
okay.
that I've.
You're
got a
gonna have
different-
a podgy.
Oh no,
tiger.
that I do have a different one. Max, let me chuck you this one.
Funky tiger.
I'll just put it in Bela'Dun and Beyond in the Discord chat. That's a 5 foot by 5 foot. Like that's a 1 square tiger.
There we go.
Um,
That's what I want.
Oh
I
yeah,
don't have a lion.
Are you right to put it in my
I will.
thingy?
Yeah.
Oh, and
yeah.
delete the one I've got at the moment, because that one's wrong.
Yes. It's tokens, and that is Sevi's druids.
What would we be if we didn't have tech issues?
I know, right?
This was kind of unforeseen.
Yeah, because they look like normal size in the mini picture. Like, you can't tell.
Yeah.
I'll, after this session, I'll check the others.
Does Roll20 not have a lot? What happens if you search lion on Roll20, Max? Are they all shit?
Let's have a look.
Because that would be a much quicker option.
Yeah.
Well, they do have something. Hang on.
Well, just drag it on. It's fine.
Yeah, anything's usable. Oh, it's also squished. That's annoying.
There you
there you
go.
go. Yeah, that'll
doable.
do.
That's doable. you
I
go.
need to move it. How do I move it?
You have to give her
Let me
control of
see.
it, which I'm
Oh, yeah,
not
go
sure
ahead,
you
yeah.
can do.
Also, I need 2 of them
Why?
because I'm making 2 of them.
Oh, you're like
I'm
creating.
conjuring animals. Yep.
Oh, see, I was getting a drink.
You want two? You
I
want,
can
you want 2 of
create
them?
2 beasts of challenge, 1 rating.
You give me a lot of. You give me a lot of work in there.
Yeah, I did whisper Josh not long ago saying Max is gonna hate me.
Yeah, you did. I remember that.
So, hang on. How do I give control of these generally, or do I have to?
I don't think you can because you'd have to like save it as a thing for her.
Oh wait, let me see.
I can't see because I'm not.
can
I don't have the DM powers in this Roll20.
No, I cannot.
Put it here.
No, I cannot.
It's fine. Yeah,
you
just
see one where
mark
you want it.
mark one with a color,
one
and then
where you
she'll
want.
be able to tell you what to do
You
with
want
it.
one up there?
Yeah, but facing this way. Yeah,
Yeah.
that'll do. And then I want one. There.
Such a
Whereabouts?
mess.
Here.
Here?
Yeah. That's all good. So I've conjured those. They've appeared. Just to clarify, they're spirit animals, so they're not
So
actual
they're
animals.
kind of bluey and translucent.
I
Oh.
get to roll initiative for them because they get their own turn.
Okay.
Wonderful.
Do they
You'll
go at
be-
the same turn, or
Actually-
do they go separately?
The summoned creatures are friendly to you and your companions. Roll initiative for the summoned creatures as a group. So do I use their initiative online? That's the question.
Yes.
Oh, they're the same. It doesn't matter. So 18. Put them wherever you like. Lions.
I know. How do I add? I forgot how to add them to the turn.
Right click and go add turn.
Oh yes. Here we go. Thank you. Bloody hell! What's her initiative?
18. You only need to add one because they'll both go on the same turn.
Cool.
You'll
There
get
you
used
go.
to me. It's fine.
Thanks.
Hmm.
Cool. So
There we
they're
go.
there.
It looks like they've gone to the end. Is that right, Josh?
Gone to the end.
They have, but I can move.
He needs to
them
drag
up
them
to-
into the order. Yeah, that's all.
Oh, okay.
There you go.
That's too high. They need to go where they go in initiative.
So after
That would be
After
after you. It would be
Ilya.
After you.
It's after Ilya, but before one of the
Ilya.
enemies.
yeah, that
Which one's Ilya now? Oh my day. There we go.
23. In between 23 and 16.
Yeah, so you see where it says Aspen
You got it,
Willow,
got it.
2 down from that. There
Yep.
you go, yeah.
Cool. So I have conjured those. They have appeared in their spirity form, and then as my bonus action, I am going to turn into a saber-toothed tiger.
Oh, God.
God. Okay.
I
Hang on.
do have a tiger,
You have got a tiger.
but you need to
Also
need to make it normal
squished.
size.
Why did you not use the tiger I sent you originally?
It's
I
all
thought
right,
I
it's there
did.
now.
I must have saved the wrong
Fuck
one.
your tiger, I'm gonna get my own tiger. I did. I genuinely sent you this tiger.
That tiger
Ages
is
ago.
thick.
Oh, he
Um,
there.
He thick, man.
1 minute, let me put Hazel so that's
You've got
clear.
3 now?
Well, she's one of them.
I am one,
Three.
so that's fine. I have 52 health. I also
It does say large, so you should fit 2 by 1.
yeah, that's true. That is correct. That's
It's a little bit condensed.
Yeah, that's it. That's my turn. It's a lot of prep.
There you go. So a plethora of wild exotic cats has entered the battlefield.
Yeah,
That's only a
and,
bonus
uh,
action
at-
to change form for you.
I know.
Yeah.
At this point, the guy who's at the top here, the archer at the top here, absolutely just stunned and shocked and scared shitless because he just doesn't know what the hell has just happened. But he's now got a furry
perfect.
friend to join him
Oh
at
yeah.
the top. Whereas the other guys they're not quite sure about this one just yet. But this guy here in red and also this guy here in blue and her who's basically dying, see yourself transform into a tiger. Or not, it's not really a tiger, is it? It's a saber-toothed tiger or something, right? You
Yeah.
said?
A big
and
tiger.
are absolutely stunned. They are stunned. So right now, I think for them being stunned, they don't have. You can move freely around them, and they won't have attack of opportunity
Oh, okay.
during them being stunned and
Yeah.
shocked.
Rah! That's me roaring.
Are you going to use your turn for anything else?
What
Yeah.
are you on about? I casted a 3rd level spell and turned into a
Oh,
tiger.
that
Yeah.
was
Is
the
not enough
cast.
for you?
Okay.
That was it, yeah.
I didn't know that you'd used the
You want
action.
to move or anything, or is that all of it?
No, I don't want to move. No.
Okay, fantastic. It
They
is
ambushed
now.
the wrong group.
It is, I know. It is now. Well, they didn't know who they were fighting. So it's now time
Red's turn.
for Red up here.
I really want to
so he-
uncondense the accordion tiger. It's bothering me so much.
There you go. Just have fun like that. Yeah, he's going to roll to attack or attempt to attack the tiger, saber-tooth tiger. Is the AC exactly the same? There's nothing changed.
my
No, it's all
AC will be
changed.
different. Everything's changed.
So what's your
My AC's 12.
Wonderful.
So easy to hit, but big well of hit points, I think.
Cool. And he just hits. So let's go for an attack on you, madam. That will be 3 damage. Just a basic 3.
Riggedy wrecked.
Oh no!
That does nothing. It merely shears a little bit of fur.
If
off of
anything,
you.
I just growl at him a bit playfully.
Playfully, you know.
Playfully, yeah. We're playing.
That was
He
a fun game he
absolutely
tried
does
to do
not
just
know
then.
how to deal with this. Okay. Cool. And that is he's then going to move back because he's realizes that he's absolutely shit scared. So he is going to start and step back and move. You are going to get an attack of opportunity in this moment. Go ahead.
I get an attack of opportunity?
Yeah, he moved
Yep,
away from you.
because I moved away from you in his
It's aggressive.
shot.
Fuck yeah!
Yeah.
Yeah. Plus 6. Roll d20 plus 7, because I'm super. 24 to hit.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah. Of course it's
Oh
gonna
yeah,
hit.
one of them.
Definitely 24 is
yeah.
gonna hit him. Go for it. And what's your damage?
Just checking.
A lot.
Roll
I don't think it'll be that much.
plus 6. 11 damage?
It's decent.
11. Okay. Not bad. Okay.
I'm not sure what tiger stats you. Oh, it's a lion, isn't it? It's not a tiger.
No, it's a saber-tooth tiger.
Saber-tooth
and I
tiger.
get a +1 on attack rolls and damage rolls for one of the items that I have.
Cool.
Stop DM checking my stuff.
Oh, I'm glad he is, to be honest.
Yeah, I'm just helping Max a bit.
No.
All right. Cool. Is that the end? It's the end. So it's now Aspen's turn.
Oh, cool. Okay, I have a plan. I'm gonna move here, and I'm gonna punch the one on the ground first. I would like to. I don't know how much health she has, but I would
Okay.
like to non-lethal attack her if possible.
Mhm.
Can
Yep.
I see without rolling for it how healthy she looks?
She's basically around halfway. She's
Okay.
looking a bit
So
you know, definitely
22 to
beaten.
hit.
Yeah, that will hit.
Because she's still prone, so I still have advantage. So I'm going to give her a d8 plus 5. 9 damage.
Okay.
Presumably she's not on her way out yet.
She's not on her way out, but she's getting there.
Okay, I'm going to hit her again then. She's still on the ground. 27 to hit. Non-lethal.
She's being brutal.
I mean,
on that floor.
she sounded insidious when she spoke at the start of this, which is why I Eldritch Blast her, and I am following that through. So
Wait,
that's a
Sonny
further
Bela'Dun
10 damage.
Session 2, when Aspen beat that lady.
Remember that one time I beat the shit out of that person on the ground? Yeah, another 10 damage, but it's non-lethal damage. So if she does go down, she's not dead. I'm not trying to kill her.
That's fine.
So she's still up, yeah? She still has health?
Still up.
Still up.
Very,
Okay, cool.
very close.
So I've used 2 attacks. I'm then going to go 5, 10, and presumably proc an attack of opportunity from both of those people.
Yes.
So
Unless they're still stunned from that thing.
no, it was just for that movement.
That was for Sevi's round, I thought.
So Sevi could move freely around them without them having an attack of opportunity. Yep, sure. So that is
She's just trying to swing a rock at you. Just, no.
I'm going to let Blondie
Check it
hit
out.
me.
Oh
if she
yeah, I don't have to
can.
roll for it, do I? I just gotta go.
No, you do
for
have to
each
roll for it.
attack.
You have to roll to
Yeah.
hit.
Oh, I thought it's just an attack of opportunity.
It's an attack of opportunity, so they have to try and attack me,
Oh, that's fine.
presumably with a weapon. I don't
That's
know if
fine.
they've got
So-
Warcaster or something.
Yeah, no, that's fine. So that's a miss.
It's a miss from Blondie. Is it a miss
That's
from
a
Blue
miss
as well?
No, it's a miss from Blue, and
Oh.
Blondie. No, that's definitely a miss.
Ah, balls. Okay, let me just check one thing. Hang on. I was really hoping they'd hit me.
Mate, your AC is massive, man.
When you
I know, right?
which you take in response to being damaged.
Yeah.
That's a shame. Okay. Well, having moved here and not got attacked, where was I? I was here. So that's 5, 10, 15. I'm gonna
You
go
were here.
5, 10. They haven't got reactions. I'm gonna come back and stand here. Oh wait, that means that Red gets an attack of opportunity.
Red got an opportunity.
So just run over, just nope.
I'm just holding a sword, like, hey bitch, what's up? And then I move back over.
Come on. Oh, nat 20.
Hey!
Yes, he's gonna
Hit
hit
me.
you.
Shit.
Hit me with your rhythm stick.
It's gonna be
I'm
one
gonna
hell
hit.
of a rhythm.
I'm gonna hit you so damn hard.
It's only double the dice. It's not double the modifier.
Yeah. So that is 9 damage.
9 damage. Okay, cool. So I am going to firstly use second wind.
Okay.
So you said it was 9 damage, yeah?
9 damage. Yeah.
So this. Oh, that's not how you roll. So second wind allows me to negate a D10 plus fighter level in damage. It's not a reaction or anything to the best of my knowledge. I will check though, because if it is a reaction, I ain't using that shit.
Second wind, as far as I know, is a bonus action.
Yeah, I think it's a bonus action. I haven't used my bonus action. I used my attack, and then I got my extra attack. I am just check second wind. Blah blah blah. It's a bonus action. Cool. Thank you, Mr. Ilya. So as a bonus action, I will recover this much health. 9, which means I entirely negate that attack. I will
Oh
then
my
use my
God.
reaction to cast Hellish Rebuke,
Fucking knew it.
which is 4d10.
Stealing my flex, but okay.
Max is like,
Is it at
okay.
red, by the way? Yeah.
It's on
It is
red.
at
He's the only one that hit me.
Okay.
And Nemea, it may be Nemea's thing to have Hellish Rebuke, but it's Aspen's thing to run around trying to proc it. 15 damage. Pretty shit rolls,
Take
to be
that!
honest.
Take that! Hit me!
Is that? Wow. Is that it? Oh.
Just,
Yeah,
just
not
sticking
great.
your arm out, just like, come on, tap it. Just hit it, just a bit.
Cool.
And that is my turn.
that is-
I have no reaction, so if anybody leaves my range, I won't get an attack of opportunity.
Cool. So just to give it a bit of context, during that whole movement situation, the bandits had no idea why you were jumping back and then forward back into the.
I'm just repositioning, changing my stance, switching from one-handed to two-handed, but ultimately still holding a shield, so not very well. Realizing that doesn't work very well, going back to one-handed. I see this one guy from behind me, and I go to faux swing at him. I swing, but stop mid-swing just to kind of see if I can intimidate him a little bit. He thinks that's an opening, and he cuts at me, and I laugh as he does 0 damage, and then I deal 15 damage to him instead.
Wonderful. Is that the end of your turn?
That is the end of my turn. How much damage was that in total? 10, 19, 19 plus 15?
Yep.
29, 34. That's pretty good. I'm happy with that.
So it's pretty good.
Is me now?
Cool. It's now Ilya's
Sick.
turn.
Can I use some sort of bonus action or otherwise to pull the arrow that has pierced my body?
Well, I mean, yeah, I'm sure you can do if you want to. You could use your bonus action to. Well, no, I would say maybe it would be your action. Your action would be to pull the arrow from you if you wish to do so.
Penis. Cool. I'm gonna run my full movement over here. Presumably,
Okay.
I would have a nice good view
You-
of green now. Up here.
Were you originally here? Was it? Were you here?
Yeah.
And which direction? Which way did you get there?
Fab,
Via the
10,
tiger.
15, 20, 25, 30, or some other way. Wait,
No, that's
I was
fine.
here.
There's no attacks of opportunity there.
Either
No,
way,
that's fine. No, because I
somewhere up
wasn't
here.
sure.
I counted it out specifically in my head. Now I've forgotten where I was and whatnot. But either way, presumably I have a good
Round
view
the
of Green
tiger.
now. So, I want to just knock another 2 arrows and go for another big sploosh.
Pew, pew.
Pyong pyong,
Okay.
indeed. 19 and a 12.
19 and a 12. You will hit the first, you will miss the second.
Cool.
Cool, roll damage.
Yes. 12 damage.
Okay, cool. Yeah.
I've just learned a thing that I'm definitely going to do next turn.
And yeah, I'll leave it there.
All right. So yeah, you've done you've taken your shot. You know, as you take the shot, confident as you were previously, you knock 2 arrows, release them, and only one of them does pierce the guy. You know, and that gives the man a little bit of confidence, the archer a bit of confidence. It was maybe not as good as what he first saw from hitting his
from that
comrade.
arrow in my arm. Fucked up.
Yeah.
He specifically says, "You ain't no Aspen."
you're no Aspen. Sure. Is that the end of your turn?
But you literally just got yourself hit though, fucking weirdo. Yes.
All right. Sweet.
I'm a strange build.
Lion. It is Lion's turn.
Lion's turn. Hello. Okay. Right. You got to follow my instructions, Max, because I can't do anything with the lions.
Yeah.
So,
You tell me what you want. Which line do you want me to move?
This lion, this one
Yep.
here,
Right
is
hand
gonna
lion.
reverse to about here. Yeah. Just keep
Okay.
backing up.
Yeah.
And there. No. One more square. Yeah. There we go. And then
He
he's
is
gonna
on the
take a.
edge. He is
Yeah.
literally on the edge. He can
That's
tumble.
fine. He's going to take a running leap at this dude
Oh,
over
okay.
here.
Oh my
He's
God.
50 feet
Okay.
up.
He's
50
50
feet. Oh,
Yeah.
I didn't realise it was 50 feet.
Max already confirmed that the cliff edges are
Oh,
50 feet
I
up.
thought it was 15.
No,
up.
50.
No, it is 50. 50.
Okay, so undo what I just did.
So he does his 10 feet run up, breaks all of his legs.
I thought it was 15. All right.
Breaks his spectral legs.
To be fair, this lion can do a pounce and a leap and do a long jump of 25 feet, and he gets 50 feet of his own movement. So,
Yeah, but
regardless.
if 25 feet of that is falling, he's going to take 2d10
Shush,
damage.
shush. You're not the DM.
You can't give me an excuse and then be like, oh, but also don't question it in any way.
I was just saying he could jump if he wanted. I wasn't saying
He could certainly jump.
You made a person stab you. Shut up.
He's gonna run and go for green.
Tactical.
Okay.
Dum, dum, dum,
Cool.
dum.
Tactical
Roll,
self-injury.
roll to hit. Do you need to
having
roll a hit
zero
for this guy?
damage.
I'm sure
Yeah,
you do.
yeah, they get their own attack. Okay, so. Ooh, I need to move this onto a different screen because every time I go to roll, I lose the stats. Roll d20 plus 16.
You will hit. Just hit.
Yay! So he needs to be down here and stay down
Yep.
there because otherwise I'll do it again, and you don't want that. So now, man green needs to do a strength saving throw, please.
Great saving throw.
Strength saving throw.
What is he going to beat?
13.
Oh, yes. He does. He hits at 18.
Okay, so he's fine. He is not knocked prone. He does, however, take.
Who are you attacking with this lion?
Green up
Green.
here.
Oh. Do you want to move the lion closer to him,
I can't.
Max? There we go.
Does it matter?
It
There
does
you
to
go.
me because I didn't know what the fuck was going on.
I mean, I said I'm gonna hit green man.
Yeah, but the lion wasn't
Oh,
next
you
to
don't-
it. It was...
Yeah. I thought it was going to be a run up, but never mind. It's
Roll d6 plus 3. He takes 6 damage.
okay.
And then this one is gonna come over here. Do the same for orange.
Just for visualization, is this a munch or a slash?
Oh, that was a claw.
I would say he
Oh, a
clawed
slash.
out at the archer, and did slashing damage on him.
Or more accurately, with
Uh,
cats, it's more of a slap.
No,
No,
definitely
he had
penetrating.
Bap,
two
bap, bap.
actions. He can either bite or claw, and it was the claw action. This one
Definitely
gets
cutting through.
advantage because there's an ally within 5 feet. So 24 to hit orange.
Oh my god,
Nice.
this 24. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Hang on, hang on, wait 1 second. That is yes, for sure.
So he comes over here and is behind him. 24.
Move
to
this
hit.
line, Max.
He needs to do a strength. I don't know why it annoys you so much.
I forget that I have to move them. I forget. There you go.
He needs to do a strength saving throw. 2. DC 13.
And that is a save.
Ah.
Wait, he is also fine. And then
Nice.
that means it's
He
roll.
takes how much damage?
9.
Nice.
All right. Nice.
Pat, pat, pat.
Cool. Yep. Lovely. Sure. You're lying. These bandits are not prepared. They weren't prepared, one, for the strength of all of you, but also weren't prepared for all of these these beasts to appear and attack them. So he definitely takes a somewhat considerable amount of damage. Definitely tearing through his leather armor. Both of their leather armors have been damaged quite heavily from those 2 attacks. Mm-hmm.
That's them.
Cool. That is them, and your turn. Cool. So it is now Blue Assassin. Blue Assassin is definitely going to go for Aspen, who's been
Yeah,
taking
boy.
so many shots at this girl. Cool. And that is a miss. Oh my lord, mate. Your AC is just too much, man.
I'm a tank.
You are a tank indeed. So he attempts to attack, but misses easily. Just misses. I think Aspen just kind of moves his shoulder just slightly to the side and just looks at him. Doesn't say a word, unless you want to say a word. But looks at him.
I'm gonna
with,
like
really.
it's the same movement, but I almost give him a shoulder to hit, and as he like slashes the shoulder pad armor, it just like skids down the armor, and I just look at him like, really, you'll need to do just a whole lot better than that.
Sure. All right. Cool. Is that the end of my turn? I believe so. It's now going to be Archer, Green Archer. Actually, in fact, no. This guy comes back. The guy who he's been down for quite some time. After that shot, he's like, where am I?
Are the 2 arrows still sticking out of his chest?
The two arrows
They're, like,
are
snapped
there,
off.
but he snapped them.
Yeah.
He snapped them, so he's definitely up. So he's going to go for an attack to help his comrade and hit this line over here. What was the AC on them again? They are 12, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Cool, that's a hit. And bear with me for a second.
Whose AC is 12? Albie's. Bloody hell, Albie.
What's that?
Albie's AC is 12.
Yeah. Damn, boy.
Makes me feel better about Taran's AC.
You're muted, Albie,
Yeah,
in
hi.
Discord. Hey!
It wasn't
Someone
Max
had to
this
do it.
time.
It wasn't
Killing
Max!
him.
Oh,
It
look,
wasn't
someone's
me
killing
for
you.
once.
Is it?
Yes.
How-
Bard.
Well done.
Aspen, how is
so-
your AC 21? Have you got like really heavy armor on?
Oh, dude, I got all sorts of shit. I bought armor with my money, so I'm wearing heavier armor than the standard armor I got. And then I think I have, so my fighting style gives me +1 to AC.
I like the background, by the way.
And then I also bought an item that ups my AC, but it's +1 armor.
cloak of protection? Or
No,
something?
no, it's just +1 armor. But
Oh,
the
yeah.
armor itself gives 19, I think. Yeah, it's 19 +1 from being +1 armor to 20, and then I took the defense fighter style with level 1 of fighter, so it's 21. I could have got it to 22, but I thought I was starting to get a bit bullshit, so I took something else instead.
Oh, sorry, just to let you know that this lion has taken 4 piercing damage from my crossbow.
Which one?
Right
this
lion.
one right here,
The right one.
Right lion.
Because right lion has taken 4. Okay.
4
so
damage.
Yeah, cool.
Cool.
I have a notepad of their healths, so I can try and
Lovely.
remember everything.
Yeah, so do I. I've got a lot of health going on right now on my one. My God, Josh, I don't know how you do this. Okay.
He does it with pen and paper.
He does. Yeah, that's exactly what I got.
This is a page of me tracking enemy healths.
Oh my goodness, that is this, yeah. I don't want to get to that level. Okay, so it's
Here's
it's
the next
Albie's
two
turn.
pages.
God,
Cool.
man. Albie, it's your turn. Go ahead.
Yep. I'm going to use my bonus action to disengage. So,
Okay.
break
So
this
you can
attack of
move
opportunity.
without. Yeah.
Nice.
Yep. And I'm going to move over to this set of rocks here. And I'm going to shoot him with my short bow.
Cool. Yep. Roll to hit.
Yep. Cool. Just need to find out what that is. Yep.
And let me get mine.
13.
That may hit. Let me just confirm. No, that will not hit.
Oh,
Unfortunately.
shit.
Missed it.
No,
Okay. Cool. That's me.
that's 2. Okay. Eris, you're up.
Yo. Right, I am gonna go stand here and do what I did before. With the slashy on blue first. 20.
Yeah,
gonna
that will
use-
hit.
My extra attack to whack him again. 24.
Yep, that will hit.
And
Roll the
then I
damage.
want to use.
Oh, no?
Oh, right. I'll,
Yeah.
I'll see if these hit and then I'll roll.
Yeah,
damage.
yeah, do the damage at the end. Yeah,
I want to use my action surge to give myself
Okay.
another attack and hit red this time.
Ah.
yeah. Okay.
23. Good
Yeah,
roll.
that will hit. My
Mhm.
lord. Okay.
And then
Damage.
I can do my extra 1d4 as well, whacking him with the end of my glaive as well. But I'll roll damage first. And then add that on the end. What is it again? 1d10. 6 and 5.
Sweet. Okay, so
So,
that's
11 and
that'll be-
6 on
that'll be
blue.
22.
so 17 on blue and 5 on red. Yeah.
Yeah, and then I'm gonna roll my extra d4 for whacking him red with the end of my stick.
Nice.
Another freaking green 4 again.
Damn.
So that's 9
Mhm.
damage on red and 17 on blue.
Wow.
Damn
Very
it.
good.
Nice.
Potential.
17 and 9. My lord. Okay. Jesus, man.
You keep
lot are
being
just-
like, oh my god, and oh lord, and all the rest of it, but they're all still standing.
They
So-
are.
Yeah,
They're
yeah, they
standing.
are. They're still there.
They are still
Good luck,
going,
just
but
die.
but blue is not looking great.
Slashies.
He is really not looking great. I mean, and no one's gone back to the blonde girl.
I mean, I keep punching her in the face as much as I can.
Right, and that's my 10.
Cool.
Something tells me I figured out what you're going to do on your next turn.
Cool. So the next one's going to be Orange Assassin, and he's going to probably attack the lion since it's the closest to him. That's not one.
How do you miss something that big?
Now the lion is holding his knife in its mouth.
How do you miss something that big? Yeah.
He was too
and in
scared.
this-
He went to hit him and then was like,
Yeah.
oh!
I think in his he realizes that he's probably not in the best of places right now. He is absolutely going to bolt this
Oh, no.
way. You will get
Lion
you
attack
will
of
get
opportunity.
Attack of
you
opportunity!
will get an attack. Of
Also, we now
opportunity.
need to snipe him down because he's heading towards the horse and cart.
16!
16 will hit. Yes.
That's going to be a bite. He's going to try and bite him.
Okay.
I
Yeah, go
have-
for it.
they're two different attacks. They have different roles. That's why I'm explaining. Not because I'm crazy. Plus 3. Oh! 11
Oh
damage!
my god.
Chomps his leg
That-
off. Try running now.
Well done. Well, so as this bandit attempts to run away, because he just clearly is not fit for this fight, the lion starts to approach and chase him down, and he has no leg to stand on in this situation.
As the lion bites his leg off.
And as the lion jumps on top of him and completely destroys him, but gnawing off his leg, ripping off his arm, he literally is being ripped apart as the screams of his death is heard by the rest of the team, but mainly from this archer up here. It's been caught his attention.
That poor archer.
I wonder
Yeah,
if Lions can climb.
Oh, I don't know.
I would
Is that
expect
the
so.
end of your turn?
I mean, that was
the
an
lion's turn.
opportunity for me.
Oh yeah, that's
oh yeah,
true.
of
It was
course.
attack of
Yes, I
opportunity.
was. Sorry, my bad.
Your turn.
But
It doesn't have climb
actually,
speed.
but it is actually your turn now.
Oh, is it?
It's your turn.
Oh no. Okay, that's my fine. Okay, so I'm gonna. Oh, I can move this one. I'm gonna reverse a little bit. Go back here. Because who doesn't like a bit of a reverse? And then I'm gonna charge and pounce on red.
Ah.
Oh my lord. Check it out.
Oh no, wait, that's the lion stats. I have many character sheets open right now, so
Oh, man.
sorry if I'm a bit slow.
You gotta see my screen right now. I've never had these many tabs.
This is
open
why I
in my
have
life.
3 screens. I don't think I could DM if I didn't have 3 screens.
Man, can you imagine anyone doing this like with one screen?
Yeah,
Oh
with
my
like a
God.
fucking 15-inch monitor, like laptop or something, like doing it on a tablet.
25 to hit.
That will hit.
Awesome. Strength save, DC 14, not 13.
Hey,
Nice,
going up in the
bigger
world.
and better.
Okay.
Fail.
And that is a miss. That is a
He
fail.
fails.
Hey,
He's knocked prone, and that means I get to bite him for free.
Oh damn. Okay. Wait. Otherwise, which one is it for prone? Which one did we say was prone? It
There you
was
go.
something to do with.
it's like the back symbol.
This one.
Yeah,
This
it's that
one?
one. Yeah.
Yeah, that one. Does 14 not hit, I assume?
14 will hit.
Oh, result. Yes, it does. So my first attack was a claw. That's what knocked him down. 2d6. Oh. So he takes 10 damage from a claw attack as he gets knocked down.
Yeah.
And then roll D. And then as he's on the floor, I'll bite him for free.
Jesus. And what's the damage?
For an extra 9 damage.
Okay. So you he's already petrified at the fact that a tiger or a saber-toothed tiger, an animal he's never seen before in his life, has jumped on top of him and tackled him basically down to the ground with no difficulty at all. As he, was it you slashed him? Was it you slashed him, or was it you
So
bit him?
I smacked him with a claw attack to knock him
Yeah.
down, and then when he was on the ground, I bit him.
Yeah.
bit
So
down.
as he's on the floor, he's like squirming for his life. You attack him with a claw and knock his shield out of his hand. So his shield's flown across. He's absolutely petrified as you bite down and gnaw down on his neck, and take him completely out of the game. He is out of there.
Mash up!
This girl is these monsters are just just killing these guys, man. Just
That's right.
punch them off. Like, and
Uh,
again, like the rest of the team just are seeing what is happening, and are totally like, you know, we need some support. We need some support at this point.
and then I'm gonna
But-
move back to here because I still had a bit of movement, and he's dead, so no attacks of opportunity for him. Ah!
Yeah, he's dead.
Mhm.
He's dead.
That's
that the
my
end of your turn?
Yeah.
Well, it doesn't matter about this guy because if I put a red marker on him, do they actually come off of the?
No,
Turn order.
They don't.
but you can
Okay,
press
yeah, so
X on the
so-
turn order and cut them out.
Yeah, that's fine. So he's dead. So it's now Aspen's turn.
Okay. I move up to here, and I look at Eris, and I say to her, "Oh, firstly, I have my reactions back, so I don't know if Blondie wants to take an attack of opportunity. It's her choice, because I've left her range."
Yeah, sure.
Yeah,
We'll
alright.
take an
If you're
attack.
offering.
Oh, might as well. And that, well, it doesn't matter, does it? Yeah.
Did she miss?
She missed.
Okay, that's fine. I'll give her another
It's
chance.
all- every time you've taunted her and stepped in, you stepped away. Like she can't quite reach you because of the rocks that are on her leg, and she reaches out to you.
So I look over to Eris and I say, "Ithlian, look away." And then I use my Fey Presence ability and I summon the aspect of my deity, my patron, the Archfey. And in the moment I am replaced essentially by a much larger being of pure chaotic nature Fey energy with like growing sickly deer like horns, and generally a nature presence that is threatening and frightening, much bigger than me, like kind of, you know, I'm like almost 6 foot. This thing's like 10-15 foot tall, and I need everybody in the surrounding area who I think is a friend. Let me just check. Each creature, you as an action, you can cause each creature from you to make a wisdom saving throw against your... Yeah, see, I feel like each creature probably includes Ithlian at this point, Eris. So unfortunately this is hitting Eris. But I'm mainly trying to put it on Blondie and Blue. I need everyone to make a wisdom save.
Okay.
You've gone crazy quiet
really
as you
quiet.
only speak through Ulrich's mic because you're muted in Discord.
Sorry. Yeah, sorry, I muted myself.
That's cool.
Does it rely on sight? Because I have advantage on wisdom checks that rely on sight.
Starting blah,
Specifically?
blah, blah, blah.
I think
I'm
it's when you
assuming-
see, so...
So it is the.
No,
the
I mean,
light-
you need to be able to see me to see it, but it doesn't rely on sight, I don't think. Creatures, I mean, it doesn't mention sight at any point. It says, blah, 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 blah.
How does it describe it? Does it say blinded?
Make a wisdom
or
throw against your well spot spell to the
basically-
creature that fails a 7. No, it doesn't mention sight in the slightest.
Because I have the crystal lenses, and while wearing them, I have advantage on wisdom and perception checks that rely on sight.
Creatures
So-
that fail their saving throws are all charmed, blah, blah, once.
Sure if
It doesn't mention
I would
sight,
get
but you'd think that
advantage?
they'd have to see. It's called
They'd
Fey
have to see
Presence.
it.
You'd have to see the presence.
You probably would have to see it, right?
Yeah, I'd say that
I
it probably
feel
does
like,
rely
yeah.
on sight.
Yeah.
I feel like
So
we'd
is it
rule that
flat-
sight is
A
relevant.
flat wisdom.
It's a whiz
or
save.
wisdom saving
It's
throw?
weird, but you got an
saving throw.
advantage. But you got an advantage then.
Yeah, it's a whiz save. You've got to make a 15. Which you don't.
Okay, well at least I didn't get the nat one.
Do they fail
And
maximum?
I got a 19.
It's two different people, though. Did you roll twice?
Blue and the
I
girl.
rolled, so blue is a 19 and girl is a 13.
Ooh, I think a 13 fails. Yeah, 13
I
fails.
believe so, yeah.
So, you're fine, Eris. Eris and
She's got
Blondie
12.
have failed, which means they are frightened. A frightened creature has disadvantage on ability checks and attack rolls. Ah, shit. No, I'm wrong. While the source of its fear is within line of sight, the creature can't willingly move closer to the source of its fear. Yeah, I didn't think about that. It was a bit of a Thunderwave situation. I didn't realise it would hit Eris. But that's fine. I'm then going to move down here.
Oh, how the tables have turned.
So I'm going to move away from Eris so that she has the freedom to move past me without getting closer, despite the fact that she unfortunately has disadvantage on attack rolls and saving throws. And that will proc an attack of opportunity from Blue.
So what,
Yes,
any attack rolls or saving throws she makes from now on?
A
are all
frightened
at
creature
disadvantage?
has disadvantage on ability checks and attack rolls while the source of its fear is within line of sight.
So you need to be out of her sight for it to
Yes.
her to not be fucked.
Yeah, but where is it? Where
It's
is
me.
it? Where did you? Oh, is it just you?
It's me.
Okay.
I am the
You
Fey
are.
presence.
All right.
Basically,
Okay.
what's happening is you are tormenting this woman.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You've already tormented me enough. Orby has already fucked me up today, and now this.
Honestly, I wasn't
Yep.
looking to torment you, but you've probably got a whole new outlook on who Aspen is.
Does this mean that if you stood behind her, then she wouldn't be frightened anymore?
If she turns around, presumably she wouldn't have.
No, but if you went and stood behind her, then she can't see you anymore. Which
Yeah,
means...
but I've moved this way on purpose so that Blue gets an attack of opportunity on me.
I think Ulrich's talking about this one. She is.
Yeah, Ulrich is talking about that
one.
Yeah.
She's currently just under a bunch of boulders, completely
As I move past
She's
her.
got
gotten
attack of
punched,
opportunity
she's been
by
beat up on the
going
floor.
This way, though.
Yeah, that doesn't change things.
That
As
means
I-
you
Yeah,
can't
so
see you.
attack of opportunity from me, right? From Blue.
From
right?
Blue, I move
Yeah,
towards
go-
Blondie, and as I move past her, I just look down at her. This deathly presence of whatever the fuck the Archfey looks like when it's being menacing as fuck. I just say to her, "You should not have crossed us." Does she hit me?
Yeah. Oh, isn't it Blue that hits you?
Does Blue hit me? Sorry.
Yes, Blue got 21. That should hit you.
That'll hit me. Meets my
Right.
AC.
Yeah.
How much does he hit me
Nice.
for?
He hits you for 8. Ooh.
8. Nice. Okay.
Plus 1, 9.
9.
9.
So that is this many's. Oh, I'm changing it on my character sheet, not my thingy. If I change it here, does it work? Yes, it does. I will then hellish rebuke him.
Oh my lord. Sure.
That's what
go
you
for
get
it.
for hitting me, bitch.
Look at that. Aspen just can't be touched.
18 damage. Still less than the average. Both
18
times.
damage on Blue, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah, he came and swung out at you as you were disappearing from his, moving away from him, and thought to himself, yeah, I'm gonna get this guy. Hit him, did the damage that he did, realized that it did barely anything to you, and you retaliate with your blow, slicing him down through the middle of his body from his left, right
clavicle
shoulder,
down to the heart. type
clavicle
thing.
down all the way through as he drops to the ground, in 2 pieces. I'd like to add, as he folds. He folds.
As I pull my hand away, just covered in blood, and I say to Blondie what I said to her before. I look back at her once more and just say, "The same will happen to you unless you cooperate from this point onwards."
I don't think you need to try and intimidate her. After that, she's obviously is she still seeing this fear and all that type
Yeah,
of
the
stuff?
Fey
Is she still
presence
seeing that?
thing. I don't know how long it
so,
lasts. I'll check.
So all this time that you're talking to her, she is literally just screaming, because she doesn't know what
Perfect.
she's looking at. She's just screaming. That is it. That is all she's doing. And she's
Until
in
the
a
end
bit
of
a
my next turn
hysterics.
is how long they are frightened for. Until the end of my next turn.
Fantastic. Fantastic. Is that the end of your
it's only
turn?
a 1-round thing.
Yeah, it's quick.
Oh, I thought forever.
Yes. Eris is permanently frightened and
obviously not
has
forever.
disadvantage on every attack.
Concentration spell or
She can't
something.
move towards me for the rest of her life.
Yeah, 'cause that's obviously-
Is that the end of your turn?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Wonderful.
you.
So it's then Ilya's turn.
Seeing
What do you do?
that this guy that I shot before is peeked out again, I look up, just looking at the arrows that he snapped, and I'm like, those are my fucking arrows. I pull out 2 more.
He's
and
waving
I
them out. You're like,
immediately go to shoot at this man.
you want to hit him again, yeah?
Yes. 24 and a
Alright.
17.
24 and a 17. Hang on, 1 second. Bear with me, caller. They both hit. Oh
Fuck
god.
yes. That is 25 damage.
25 damage. Oh lord. Okay. Cool. So the archer looks over and sees that Elias is aiming again. He tries to brace himself, thinking that surely there's no way that he could do that again to me. As he draws back 2 arrows knocked on his bow, launches them, and these 2 arrows hit him directly on the opposite side of his chest, to the other 2, knocking him back out of but also killing him. He is dead. He's not coming back after those shots. But as the shots hit him, it was literally like a moment of like doom, and then it will cut to another angle, doom, hit him again, and then doom. He's been hit like 3 times with only 2 arrows. How is that possible? Who knows? But he is out. He is completely out.
And in
You're
response to that, I just
You're
like
out
lower
of
the bow, and I turn around to the other one, and I just point at him. In an attempt to intimidate him.
He'd be intimidated if a lion wasn't on his face.
I'm right next to a lion. But to be honest, you can point at him, but his attention is solely on the lion that's right in front of him.
Well,
he pays attention to nothing that has happened around him.
How fucked up does this dude look?
He's looking moderate. Remember, he's only taken like 1 hit, really. 1 hit from Sevi.
Okay, in that sort of pointing, I'm also going to use Hunter's Mark for my bonus action.
Fancy.
And what does Hunter's Mark do?
Gives him an extra d6.
Yeah. When he hits it, I think.
Yeah. Next hit is a d6.
I thought it
Lasts
was
up
all
to an
hits as long as they're marked.
Next hit is a D6.
No, it's just your
Well,
own.
Yeah.
Yeah,
like-
all hits from him, but it's not
Yeah.
it's not consumed on the next hit. He has
Yeah.
that up
Yeah,
as long
yeah,
as
yeah,
Hunter's
yeah.
Mark
Up
is
to an
there.
As long
hour.
as that thing has Hunter's Mark on it, yeah.
Yeah. And if it dies,
so
he
let
can move
me-
Hunter's Mark to somebody
let
within
me-
30 feet, I think.
Let me put.
You said he gets a D6. I was trying to say it's like when he hits it, not now.
Yes.
Yeah.
He's got a hunter's mark on him, yeah? Oh, what can
Yes.
I pick as a
There's a
hunter's
little
mark?
archer's symbol.
Yeah, or like a
is there?
target.
Yeah, there's like a target that you shoot
Oh,
with
Oh,
an arrow.
yeah, that's perfect.
Yeah, there
it
perfect,
is.
perfect. Thank you. Yeah, thank you very much. Okay,
And that'll be it.
and that will be the end of your turn. Okay, and unfortunately, guys, we have to end it. This point.
Ooh.
That's fair.
Unfortunately,
Big boo.
we haven't. Unfortunately, we have to.
Haven't got the time.
Haven't got the time.
So weird when the music stops.
Yeah.
I know, right? It's like, don't, nope. It's like back to reality.
And we'll be back with you
But,
next
yes.
week.
Yeah. But
Oh, I'm gonna have to
it's
save
very
my lion's
close.
health notepad.
Yes, I would very much, keep your lion's notepad. But you are very much like you've taken out quite a few of them in some interesting ways. So that's for sure. But thank you very much, everyone, for watching. Those of you who watched, and hopefully we'll see you again next week, where we will. I would imagine just destroy this team even further. And
I mean,
move
there's only
on.
two left, right?
Yeah, you are on the last. Well, technically, you've got 2 people left. You've got the blondie,
Yeah.
the
Yeah,
archer.
fuck the blondie. She
I
ain't
was. They were non-lethal attacks. She might survive,
Yeah.
depending on what everyone else does. We don't know.
It does. It does.
I mean,
But thank you very
Blows to
much.
the face, so
Bye,
yeah.
Yeah.
probably not.
But until next week. See you guys.
stream.
Next week.
Bye, stream.
Bye, stream.
Bye, stream.
Bye,
Bye-bye.
stream.